Shalom. For every spiritual problem, there is a prophet meant for it. Until that prophet is located, you will never find solution. So, connect with your prophet today and unlock the purpose of your life.
Shalom.
Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, the awakened one, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great seer, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, Biafra spiritual leader, the awakened one, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great seer, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, aka na-agwọ ọrịa, ihe kwuru na-eme. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great seer, anyị sokwa gị n'azụ. Okorobịa dị mma, Master Prophet, onye amụma Biafra, anyị sokwa gị n'azụ. Okorobịa dị mma, onye amụma Yahuwah, the great seer, ihe kwuru na-eme. Onye amụma Yahuwah, the great seer, the difference is clear.
There is a Naija, Kedi Onitsha, ebe Chizezi na ya bụ Nkụkọchara. River Niger, Kedi Onitsha, ebe Chizezi na ya bụ Nkụkọchara. Mọrịtala kwuo ụmụnne naanị mmadụ abụọ. Achịzekwa ndị iro narị mmadụ ise. Mọrịtala kwuo ndị anyị naanị mmadụ anọ. Achịzekwa ndị iro narị mmadụ iri.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. This is the Master Prophet, Young Joshua Yawins, Biafran spiritual leader, the prophet and the founder of the new Igbo Biafran indigenous religion, Rofatna. Today I am with one of our brother, our good brother, Dr. General Okechukwu, and our brother is joining us together, if I'm not mistaken, from the city of Owerri or Imo State. And today we are going to come in and talk with our wonderful brother, a powerful man of God, a man that has been helping a lot of people in his congregation. I saw some videos which he showed all the things that he has been doing in his congregation, helping people. I saw also there was a certain video that I saw. I think it looks like during the coronavirus, things were given to members of his congregation. This is what we need in the land, people giving back to the community. But today, before I will begin saying something, I would like our brother, the bishop, to say hello to Biafran people, Igbo people, and his own brothers and family, because we are one people, one blood, one people. Ndi Igbo kajara akaja onye anyị. I remember Bishop, I always remember the things that is said in the Bible concerning children of Israel. I'm saying this thing might be the Igbos today. You remember? So they talked about children of Israel. Children of Israel did this, children of Israel did that, children of Israel did that, children of Israel did this. I think this must be us. This must be our family doing those things in those days. But today I brought you here because I had something that you said. But before I continue, I want to welcome you first. Please, my brother, can you please introduce yourself and greet all the people that are here today? You're welcome.
God bless everybody.
Your voice, please.
My name is Ernest Chijioke. One nigga working. I can hear you very well.
But we can't hear you. Your volume is low.
As Udo Dronyola neighbor, Udo Drela Onyola neighbor. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Ahamubu Ernest Chijioke. One name working.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
The reggae. As the Biafran spiritual leader and a prophet, and also independent prophet, so I'm also your brother, and that is something that I had. Before I will ask you a question, before I will begin talking, I have two questions to ask you. Then after that, then I see whether we can continue or we cannot. Have you seen Nnamdi Kanu before, face to face?
No.
Did you do any? Huh?
I've not seen it before. I've not seen him in any chance before.
Did you engage, or is there any transaction or business or whatever that you have you done some business dealing before?
Nothing like that.
Okay. Have you had him speaking before? Have you watched one of his? Okay.
Several videos.
Okay. Do you hate Nnamdi Kanu as a person?
You cannot hate somebody you have not seen before. You can't just say somebody who have never come across you, who have never come around you. So I don't have anything to do with him, like business wise or hating wise, whatever. And we have anything to do with him that way.
Has Nnamdi Kanu taken any members away from you from your church before, or has he asked somebody not to go to your church?
I have not seen him before.
So he has not done anything to you before, ever? No. Have you had any time on Radio Biafra that Nnamdi Kanu has said anything to you in particular?
No.
I heard what you said. I heard it. I think I started listening to that about 2 or 3 days ago. But the place that hit me was concerning people. Fulanis are killing people. And our own Igbos are also killing themselves. I want you to clarify what you meant by that, and I will shut up. I will shut up and I will allow you to talk. Please, I want you to clarify what you meant by Fulanis are killing people and the Igbos are, you are a kind of, it looks like that clip that I watched, it seems as if you were referring that Fulanis are killing people, the Igbos are killing people too. So please, I would like you to, explain what you meant by that. Please, the floor is yours. Explain to people. Let me tell you, IPOB has people all around the world. They have pastors. I have a pastor, a friend of mine in South America.
Okay.
He supports Nnamdi Kanu in different ways. He has about 6 churches in United States and other places, and even in Nigeria. And we have lawyers, we have doctors, we have so many people, different, and also the master prophet. So please, and there are people, we have a lot of people with open mind, and those people want to hear you to clarify what you said concerning them and concerning the person that they follow, which is the leader of indigenous people of Biafra. So please start where you like from, please.
Okay, I would like us to take the question one by one because I may forget one and
Feel
go to another
free.
one.
Feel free.
So let's start from I've had talk several. I've visited him on Biafra. He's a man I know that has
the network is bad. We can't hear you. Your network. We can't hear anything. We can't hear your network.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Now we can hear you.
So he has never for one day taken away members. For instance, telling members not to come around me or anything. No, he has not. Can you hear me? Well, so he has never one day taken away my members. He has never one day come or not even to come. So I have nothing against him. Number two, the number two question you asked was, I don't know how you put the question. Can you remind me the number two question you asked?
I want to know. I heard what you said concerning the Fulani.
Okay, the killing. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Tell us what you meant by that. Why that statement?
If you watch very well, that message that day in the church did not start that day. If you go down to the post, that's not my own Facebook wall, our church page, you are going to notice that the messages have been going through, starting from the 20th or whatever, from February this year. I've been preaching a straight message about the truth. And the person that did that work did it very, very perfectly well. People were judging based on what they listened to without having the full version of it. I repeat, and I still say what I said. I say most of the killings you see are not Fulani herdsmen. Most of us who Aiwa, onye mama de woman. A woman went to her. Thank God, my son is watching here. A woman went to her farmland to go and farm. Her whatever, co-wife, whatever, with her children, killed her in the farm. They are still in the police station till today. Somebody will go and build a house. The next thing happen, you see another person telling you that you are not going to live in your house. They will take Elijah or Kija. They killed a man after building his own house. The man died just like that. That's why I said, onye mama de madu. Not all the killing. That means since somebody called me and was like lamenting, I have to explain to the person, that means, do you want to tell me that since you were born till now, that every killing that happens in Igbo land, all of them happened because of Fulani herdsmen? I don't believe that Fulani herdsmen can kill me or can kill Oyene Koto Hinshia. Even in South Africa, somebody was saying before the robots, and a brother from Imo State here shot his own brother because of business. So I repeat what I said. Most of the killings you see in Igbo land are not Fulani herdsmen. So when you pray against Fulani herdsmen, pray against household enemies. There are household enemies that are back killing us. If Fulani herdsmen does not, if you pass immigration, you pass this custom, you pass police, you pass army, you enter your house, you enter your own house. Inside your own house, your own brother who is frustrated, what they will not do is go and plant a charm that can kill you. So Fulani herdsmen are not the only ones killing us. That's what I meant by that.
So, Bishop,
Yeah.
so if I can understand what you are trying to say, that was how long sermon was that, please?
Came in. That sermon you saw that day was they just got 2 minutes of it. If you watch my sermon, I preach about fathers. Your father can kill you. Your mother can kill you. This started with Cain and Abel. I was talking about protecting yourself. Protecting yourself. Don't say God will fight for you. God cannot fight for you. Bible says, put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand against the wish of the devil, against the evil days. You protect yourself. Cain and Abel gave sacrifice to God. And God took the one from Abel and God rejected the one of Cain. Cain was angry. And God spoke to Cain and said to Cain, Cain, why is your face, why is your countenance fallen? I didn't you did well. I couldn't have accepted your own. Now you did not well. Sin light at your door. But God did not tell Abel that your brother want to kill you, run away. It was in the field, not in the house. The field is a place of work. The Bible says a man that sow in his own vineyard. The field is a vineyard where you cultivate. God blesses you. You carried your own brother along in your business, and your brother killed you. Bible says, and Cain lifted up his hand and killed Abel. God did not even stop Cain. Cain killed Abel. Abel was so serious. One name. The enemy of a man starts from his own house. And although protect yourself. Protect yourself. Don't protect yourself against them over there, on the east and west. Protect yourself. Even your own wife can kill you.
So that means you were generalizing your sermon. You were not referring directly to IPOB, or in the case of Fulani Nebu. So you are just generalizing that nwojo anyị nwere ọwụ naanị ndị Fulani wu ndị ọjọọ mmadụ di na nwaanyị nwere ike igbu one another. Is it what they're trying to? Because you have a church. I saw your congregation. So kọwara anyị mee ka anyị ghọta what you were referring to that very day.
Okay. The person that trimmed the part they like, only trim with the part they like. I didn't mean I thought about IPOB or Biafra. Only an trim we are in that place. Everything that I said is that everybody is a suspect. Everybody is a suspect. Protect yourself. The days are evil. Protect yourself. If Delilah is an Ashawo. Yes, I said this that day. Delilah is, they will not copy the full video. Delilah is an Ashawo. Ashawo does not have anything to do with your debt. What Ashawo wants is your money on the hand, back on the floor. And the Bible says 11 lords came to Delilah. And why? Because they know Samson as a great man. And I said that day in the sermon that every great man has a loophole. In the time of Samson, his own loophole was women. And I said, if you don't deal with your loophole will deal with you. Now, they know that the loophole of Samson was women. And they know that Samson loved Delilah. And they now say that Delilah, they went and checked Delilah and found out that the loophole of Delilah was money. Delilah entered into prostitution because of money. They promised Delilah 11,000 pieces of silver to go and get the information of Samson. Delilah never had any hand to kill Samson. That's why people used to pray, every spirit of Delilah, Holy Ghost fire, it can never work. Delilah did his own work to get his own money. She never knew. When Samson realized himself, after the whole betrayals, Samson realized himself. Samson said to Delilah, Delilah, you are too small to kill me. You are not the enemy. Delilah, leave this place. And because I want to die with my enemies. Delilah left and started dying with his enemy. I said, deal with your loopholes. Your loophole. Goliath and David. David killed Goliath. Let us put spirituality apart. Because David killed Goliath because David targeted the loophole on the forehead of Goliath. And that was not a strike. If Satan wants to strike you, Satan will strike you from your loophole. And I said, protect yourself because you don't know who is who. I spoke about Chinasa and Chidema, who were best of friends for how many years, who were into wrongs. After they repented, this guy want to get married, and the friend used the pictures they have against her. Everything you see that happens today is not the devil. We have never seen the devil. Nobody has seen the devil. Nobody has seen God. So if you hurt me, I will say you are the devil. If you bless me, I'll say thank you, you are a savior. So the generalized language is this, that everybody is a suspect. You know this thing that is happening here. That does not mean that the war have not ended. There is still things that is about to happen. But everybody should still secure themselves because everybody now is a suspect. And as I said, I made a statement that I said, they can give your enemy, they can give your best friend an offer he can never reject. There's an offer your friend can never reject just to betray you. And that's what I said, there's no permanent friend in life. Even the friends that should end in the gates, one that should end in the church. Not everybody is meant to be around you. So my brother saw it, but this message is not even today, it was even last month. But I knew where the thing, that was since yesterday I kept quiet. I knew where the whole thing is coming from. So I never have any problem with IPOB. I have problem with some group of people, not IPOB. Because IPOB is everywhere. They are around me, they are in the church, they are everywhere. So it is group of people who even saw when I said, okay, if I've offended you, please, we are family, I am sorry for this to rent. They still capitalize on it. My own, what brought this thing was, I said, I'm sorry for everything, but I want to ask this young man, why did you mention my family in this? If I have offended you, leave the church, leave pastor, and face me. God bless you.
Would you like to see in the near future for Biafra to come?
By the grace of God, God has given us Biafra. We know, anybody who says that God has given us Biafra. What we should not do is to start arranging our land. Something we get into this. The future I am talking about thing we are praying to. It's not, hey, Biafra have been declared Federal Republic of Biafra. It's not what I'm talking about. God has given us Biafra, but let us arrange our house. First of all, the room where you slept last night, let us arrange it. Arrange our parlor, arrange our compound, arrange our streets, arrange our community, arrange our state with one mind. Check today, and when a IPOP, and when a Honest and Dibo, that us with their own different organizations. Different organizations. Why? Because in the great house, in one family, Ofunaga Deeper Life, Ofunaga Assemblies of God, Ofunaga CPM, Ofunaga Majova, we are not coordinated. So, this is Biafran land. Biafra have been existing before we are born. Let us arrange it. And in arranging it, has a very long way to go. We should not leave our house that is catching fire and we go outside to say we want. Listen, no matter the kind of clothes you want to sew, if that is your body is dirty, if you wear the white clothes, it will see dirty your clothes. So that is the aspect I'm talking about. Talking about the future. The future is what we build, not what we are going to enter. It's what you build. Like I said the other day, if you need good things in the future, plant it now. Not by killing it now. Plant it now. If you're a type that takes sugar, you take too much sugar today. And in the future, even if you have $10,000 billion in your account, romanticism all their sugar will not run away from you. You were a man, you are doing masturbation. You do masturbation. When you get to 45 years old, prostate cancer cannot pass from you. There are things we do today that affect us in the future. So the future, he holds my future. My life is just, I live in God. People used to sing that song. But the future is what we build. Biafran or no Biafran. Even if there is, we are getting our own states by the grace of God. There are people who will still be suffering. Why? They don't know how to do sewing. They don't know how to do business. What they know how to do is only smoke and drink and do computer. That's all. So I am talking about, we are waiting for God should give us freedom to have what we want to have. But before then, let us start dealing with our own houses. Thank you.
Come so anymore.
Okay, go ahead.
You got like it ufueshi. Ka na Biafra ga-enwere onwe ha from Nigeria.
By the grace of God. Biafra ga-enwere onwe ya by the grace of God.
So it didn't against Biafra nwere onwe.
My dear, I want for Biafra. I want for Biafra.
Please. I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt. Please, 1 minute.
Okay.
Ihuna anyị ga-adị na nkwado maka mgbe ahụ Biafra ga-abịa.
Yes, and a lot of things in me, a lot of things.
For example,
one, making our young men not to be useless. Making our in life, people must be useful. Making our young men not to be useless, making our ladies not to be useless, and making us to know that we have to think about being responsible in life, so that even if what we are praying for comes to us, we will not still be useless among ourselves. If thank God you are a prophet, this is my first time of speaking with you this morning. When you called me and you said you want me to join the show, if at all I know that I need peace, which I told you I'm coming, I'm going to explain myself. This is my first time of seeing you like this. We are talking live today. I don't know how you got my number, but I still repeat what I said, which is, it is of no use that we are waiting for Biafra to come. Waiting for Biafra to come, and we are very, very useless to ourselves. I said, let everybody get engaged. More generator, more anything, anything. Only way that you see a youth. We know that Nigeria, everything shirike, we know, everybody know. But we cannot blame, I cannot blame my father. My God, Bible even said, you fight your own, work out your own salvation. Your own salvation means work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Man can never fall from heaven. So if God gives us what we're looking for now, you see, you want to, as a Biafran, you are privileged to go and work in an oil company without having the experience of it. It doesn't work that way.
Yam Chijioke isi na o nwere ndị na-enyere aka na chọọchị gị, ndị ahụ na-enyere aka ha wụ ndị Igbo ka wụ ndị Hausa.
When that was I can't really say if that, because that is a church of God. Only one is permitted to come there. So
but I know.
But when I mean all the widows, it should be placed on salary. Every widow in the church is the salary. What I mean with Yoruba, I also with Fulani. I remember I don't have only one church. I said in all my churches, all the widows should be placed. I went branch in Lagos. I have branches in Lagos. In Abuja, where even all the widows in the church should be placed on salary. So whether you
and
are
that is happening, you are doing that.
Chineke me, 1st of October, which is on Sunday. I don't know the Sunday. Come to the church and verify. Every first day, every first of every month, all the widows should be placed on salary. All the widows, not all the Igbos, or not all the Igbos, all the widows. Not even the ones that's been paid their school fees is different. The one that being established is different. They were even outside the church, in the streets, place it can never come. Okay, there's a young man by the name of okay, even our brothers in the north, Agram Kano the other day. I swear that there some of where here I thought it was only Ibozo. Somewhere in the north, and where most of our brothers that cannot come back to Igbo land, they are begging. Our brothers, which I announced it then. I said, bring all of them. I will send money. Bring all of them to Igbo land. Let us put them into agriculture, which thank God most of them came. Even I know how much I sent to that one, by the way. And I know how people that came to go and do that kind of thing. Then, even over Pikin, I don't know whether he's online or not. He can still tell you that every Friday I give out money and say, share it to people who does not have food to eat in Imo State. In Lagos State, I still do the same thing. I don't. If yesterday he called me and said there are two women that said they want to start business. I don't care to say, don't give them my number. I don't care to know if they are my members or not my members, but establish them. You know what? See, you know why we are doing this thing? If you see an armed robber on the road and you kill the robber, give why give tire, make onyo share this is all to teach others a lesson. You are fooling yourself. The only thing you can do to teach others a lesson is to bring the armed robber and ask the robber the thing behind his robbery. Jesus said to other people, this man is a fornicator, yes, yes, but you don't know why, what pushed her to do such a thing. If you can bring them out and give them something to do, but okay, let us burn them. There are people who does not have the choice. They'll say, if we stay here, we will die of hunger. Better let us go out and rob. If they kill us, we die. But when you bring them and give them something to do, you are teaching others a lesson. But killing them will never stop robbery.
I believe that.
That is why I'm doing what I'm doing.
I believe that. Somebody asked a question. And he said, Prophet, this man is against Biafra. Please, my brother, please, this is a direct question. Are you against Biafra? Yes or no?
No.
Thank you.
I'm against only answer.
Please.
Yes, brother.
No jokes, please. Please.
No problem.
That's a direct question. This man wants to know. You are not against Biafra. Now, in your church, you have women and children also in your church. So every Sunday, children comes to your church. Approximately how many kids are in your church every Sunday? Approximately. Please, approximately. Please.
Let me say 80 to 100, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really
children.
Wow. Children, yes.
Children from age of 2.
Let's say from 9 years old downwards.
Wow. In your church. And 80% of them are Igbos. How would Igbo? Yeah, go ahead and say it. Yes.
Sure.
Our people. And they are also Biafrans.
Yes.
And because of them, we want independent.
Okay, yeah.
For the next future.
Okay.
You remember the story in the Bible?
Hmm.
I want you to remind me because I'm no longer a student of the Bible. There was a story they said the woman that was caught in adultery.
Yeah.
Please, can you narrate us the story, please? And what Jesus said, and etc. and etc. Just narrate us the story to the end, to what Jesus said, please.
Jesus, they brought the woman to Jesus. They brought the woman
Hello?
about to stone her. And Jesus said to them,
We can hear you. We can hear you.
It's network. It's network. Can you hear me now?
Now, perfect.
They brought the woman to Jesus and they said to Jesus, this woman was caught committing adultery. They did not catch the man, they caught only the woman.
Why is that? Why is that they didn't bring the woman? Why is that they didn't bring the man? Why is that they didn't bring the woman?
It's tradition. Maybe it's their tradition. In Igbo land here, if you catch your husband cheating on you, you go. If your husband catch you, you go still go. So women are being molested more than men. They will say women don't have a say. Now, nobody knows the story about the man, but they said the woman was caught in the court of adultery. And Jesus asked me a question and said to them, if you know you are not here, if you know you are here, you have not in your life committed adultery before, be the first to cast a stone. And you know that Jesus, even with his disciples, every one of them left and disappeared. And Jesus called her daughter, not even sinner. Daughter, thy sin are forgiven. Go and sin no more. People don't know what is behind the sin. They judge what they saw. God does not judge what you call the person. What God judges is the sin. It's like where the Bible says, God said to prophet Isaiah, Samuel, he said, go and anoint for me a king that will reign. First Samuel chapter 16. A king that will reign. And the prophet said, Master, I cannot do that. If I do that, if King Saul finds out, King Saul will kill me. And the Bible says, and God said to him, if anyone asks you, tell the person you are going to do sacrifice. But he was going to do anointing for another king. But God said, tell the person you're going to do sacrifice. So what God judges is the reason behind the sin, not the sin itself. God can never hate anybody. What God hates is the sin. If you permit me to ask you, you're a prophet. Let me ask you. Sorry, it's your program. I don't need to ask you, but let me ask you. Now, two Christians are in one house. Two Christians. They are pastors and their wives. It's two families, and somebody paid the wives. Somebody paid an assassin. Say an assassin, go and kill the two pastors. The assassin came into the house where the two wives were and the husband, pointed a gun at the head of this man, at the head of the women. Draw the first woman and say, where is your husband? The husband ran to the bedroom. The other one, the husband ran to the kitchen. He asked, where is your husband? He said, my husband is in the bedroom. I will not lie. I'm a child of God. Lying is the same. The robbers went into the place and shot the husband. The husband died. They went to the temple and said, where is your husband? I know you can never lie because you're a child of God. If you lie, you go to hellfire. They point on and say, tell us where is your husband. They said, your husband is, my husband traveled for months and never come back. And the robber said to her, you have tell us the truth. We believe you. You're a child of God. They left. But the husband was in the house. Two of them now. My question is this. Two of them now. Who did the right thing? The one that said the truth and the husband died, and the one that lied and the husband lived. Which one?
My brother, I will love the one that let me live. Oh. So now, I understand what you are trying to say. I understand now. But please,
I love the answer. Yeah.
I had all the things before I brought you here, yesterday, I had everything. I had everything concerning your matter and other people. Because of the way you said what you because of the way they saw the clip of the 2 seconds or 2 minutes cut video of yours, a lot of our young men were not happy. They were upset. Do you understand me? They were upset. The way they saw what the clip video, that is 1 minute of video, what you said. But they did not know that that video was about 2 or 3 hours teachings. And you have explained to me that you were saying something. So they only cut, 2 or 3 seconds, try to judge you with that. Please. The woman caught in adultery was not blaming that the man was not also caught. The woman only confessed to Jesus, which you are following, which you are representing. Is there any way that you just humble yourself? I'm not saying to, just to, for the sake of peace, and say to our brothers and sisters, at the end of the day, but before I will let you to say that, I want to remind you something. An Igbo man took our sister to Libya. Rehana Kunakuna killed some of them. An Igbo man took their friend to Pakistan, made exchange with drugs, Laachite to Igbo land, and dumped his brother there. Okay, now,
Sure.
the Bible says, which you know quite well, the hearts of men are wicked and deceitful. Now, you have already explained to me, even off camera, that this is a long teaching and you were heading to somewhere. You were not directing it to our people, because if you will direct to our people that our people are terrorists, that means also you are calling me a terrorist, because I'm the one that is shedding tears every day to see that that thing that we're looking for, that it comes to pass. Are we Hello, Pastor, are you with me?
Yeah, I will see.
Are we for the sake of peace? Yes. And all those children will be the future. In the next 50 years, there will be, great men and women. They will be the leaders of tomorrow. Or the possible, for the sake of peace, for you to say, okay, maybe you misunderstood, or maybe you didn't watch the entire video, but I am sorry. Is it possible? Is it a way that you can bring that so that the people that only watch that 1 minute of video, you explain to them that video was not 1 minute, it was 3 hours, I was heading this way, but because of your thoughts that this is what I said in that 1 minute, please, I apologize. Or forgive me. Or or the possible, on a way that you can say that as a man of God.
My brother,
peace.
I want you to know one thing that is sure here. I don't have any problem. I repeat, I don't have any problem with anybody in this matter. When my attention was called to this, I just came and said, okay, I am sorry. I said, I am sorry 3 times. But where I was taken up again is this. Every man have their own temperament. There are people we don't play with. And I said, I I never knew about this thing. So they trimmed the video and they posted it online. I'm going somewhere. And nobody called me about it. It was somebody in Yoruba land that called me and told me about it, which I saw it. I laughed towards it. But when I now get down on it, I saw some comment that was made. I was angry. I have the right to be angry. Bible says, be angry and sin not. So being angry is not a sin. But what you now achieve with your anger makes it a sin. So I saw him in the program, that is a Ikenga. I saw him in a program. So I sent a mail. While he was still talking, I messaged him and said, I would like us to talk after the program. I know I want to ask him because he is no more dealing with me. He said,
please, hello? Hello? No. Please. Ikenga doesn't represent different people. Please, don't bring Ikenga into this matter. We're not talking about Ikenga.
Okay.
Please, please don't matter.
Okay. Next day.
The question somebody asked, he said, can you please say I'm sorry for the sake of peace?
I am sorry. Please. I cannot. Sorry. I keep on saying this sorry over and over again. I have been saying this sorry over and over again. If you watch anybody that tells you, if you remember, I even said by age, you have the right to insult. I can say, Master Prophets, I hate your government, but I cannot insult you. One, it's on top of machine. Master Government, I hate your government. I hate this your government. This your government is bad. But calling you Master Prophet, you are this, you are that, is an insult. It's an touching of man. So anybody can insult your plans, insult my shoe, my clothes, anything, but don't insult the person. The only thing I asked person was, you went extra mile in insulting my wife, my own family.
Please
explain to me.
Please don't go there, please.
Okay, Master Prophet, I have heard you. I keep on saying I'm sorry.
Please leave that time. Don't go there. We're not talking about any other person. It is me and you. Okay?
But the discussing lies, the one that pointed gun at me yesterday in court. Oh God, there was the doubts, because no IPOB member can come and point gun on my head. If they have gun, why don't they have keep throwing herdsmen?
My dear brother, the purpose we're here is for peace. Are you there?
You know his own temperament in these things.
You see? Onyara Granga Mwabobia Saga Bishop Onyara Granga Mwabobia Saga. A madman went where a beautiful lady was taking a shower. And the madman took the clothes and the underwear of the beautiful lady. And the beautiful lady came out and said, that underwear, I bought it, it's so expensive. And she went after the madman. I said, Bishop, what will you say? If you see those two people running on the street, what will you say? Please, will you say that you saw one madman, or will you say that you saw one madman and one mad woman? What will you say, please?
Two mad people are running on the streets.
Please.
Yeah, is it? What you achieve with your anger matters. Two mad people are running on the streets.
Okay, please. I'm going to bring in some people to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Please.
Straightforward question, not insulting
question.
One
person. Just one question.
Okay.
Just one question. I want them to ask you a question. Why do I want them to ask you a question? If we do not have understanding that you know that there was a little bit of anger, the way you respond back. And I will be happy that you move on with Jesus and the good work you're doing in your community, in your church, in Biafran land. You continue doing it. and forget about whatever somebody with camera somewhere are talking about you. That would be great. And one of these days, you can also do some, Pastor, are you listening to me?
Yes, yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Very soon we will need people like you. Okay, say it one day. I can need the pastors. I can need the evangelist. I can need the bishop. I can need the owner. So don't forget your people. In whereby even the IPOB no name meeting. Sometimes, yeah, will know when you need around. Gaga deliver is something. Okay? We are one people. In him could become Gaga cho haka or or something. Any way you can help. We are all one people. We are brothers. Something that I will not tolerate is we hunting ourselves. But there is something that I'm going to support. One line is that we are not going to lay hand on ourselves. That's the line. And I have heard the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra saying this, and this is the way it shall be. We are not going to lay hand on our brothers. Are you listening, Bishop? Your network. I have had it a couple of times. We are not going to lay hand on our brothers. The internet. The bishop has internet problem. Are you there? Please let him come back. You're back. Okay.
So network.
You're back. Please. Now, before I let people to ask you questions, onye police na Igbo, ma onye Igbo ma onye Hausa, buru egbe gbaa nwanne anyị o nwanne anyị onye Igbo, a supportụrụ m ka egide egbuo ya. Onye amị bịa hụ nwanne anyị na-enwe ihe o mere, ozuwe oshi ọgba ha ama, gbaa ya egbe, kụọ ya, gbuo ya, anyị nwe opportunity egbupụ ya isi. Onye Boko Haram shi somewhere bịa n'ime ọhịa, mụrụ nna ma bịa n'ime ọhịa, ata ji mmadụ, taa ọka mmadụ, onye nwe ya ewe iwe, ya ewere mma gbuo ya. Ndị ebe anyị hụrụ ihe ahụ, chụma ha arị ha abụọ arị ha atọ, gbupụ ha isi. Asị m onye gbuo ha egbuguru, onye gbuo ndị Igbo gbugburu. Bete anyị aga ahụ ntụ nwanne anyị. Ihe kwuru, I think it clarify ya na enwere a lot of people nwere understanding ha aghọtala. Iwu onye Igbo, awụ m onye Igbo, anyị aghọtala. But biko ihe ahụ na-ebe na ebe agụla ọzọ. Bishop, biko focus na ihe Jesus si gị mee. Focus na ya congregation. Hapụ this Biafran politics. Biko. Ọ ga-adị mma. So let's bring one caller here. A caller is coming from England. Hello, my brother. Shalom.
Hello, Shalom, Master Prophet.
Excuse me. I am bringing you in to ask the bishop one question. No insult.
No,
I don't want to hear F language. I don't want to hear any abusive language, not on my platform. I just want you had the pastor has said, I am sorry. So start on that place and head on. Don't bring us back again.
Okay, Master Prophet. Thank you so much.
Then after that, I will call, there is a brother that I spoke with this morning, different child. I will call him right now. Then go ahead, my brother, and ask the bishop a question.
Okay, actually, Master Prophet, I thank you for everything you have been doing and how you have been trying to reconcile us with our brothers. So I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And then I didn't want to ask any question. I just want to say something, you know. So I believe that we are conscientious people. We are Biafrans, and I listened to him, and then I have also heard him say that he is sorry. So I'm just pleading with our people just to forgive and forget, because maybe he was misunderstood. That's all I want to say. And also, I want to also talk to our brother, the pastor there. I want to let him know that in this struggle, what we are doing, he should always lend his support. Because we are all in this together. We are all Biafrans, and we will not like people to be saying something that will make people angry, because many people are dying. And then, if somebody is making all this kind of utterances, it's not good. I'm not here to insult anybody. I don't insult people. We take actions. We don't have time to insult anybody. There are some people that can insult, but not me. So, but I still appreciate him for his courage and everything. So that's all I want to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Prophet.
Thank you, my brother. Bishop, did you hear what our brother said?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I will call a brother called Biafran Child. He's going to speak with you. Let me get him online. No, I want to call Biafran Child. Excuse me. Please, somebody's calling from England. I'm kicking him out to call Biafran Child. And after that, I will bring MC Baba. I will bring him in. Please wait. A lot of people are calling. I don't know. Somebody Biafran Child. A lot of people are calling from Germany. I am kicking them out to get Biafran Child. Please, I want to call Biafran Child. Wait. Oops, opala. Okay. Bishop, are you with me?
Yeah.
And we have our brother, one of our brother we call Biafran Child. Please, I would like him to ask you a question based on this understanding of forgiveness that we're in now. And I hope that God will give him the wisdom so that we can move forward, not going back. Thank you. Please listen to him carefully. Biafran Child, go ahead, my brother.
So you can hear me sound and clear, right?
Yes, go ahead, my brother. Please, go ahead. One question.
No, Master Prophet, it's a one question that I want him to clear up some things. As he is pleading, he's pleading, and I will not tell you in my own that it's forbidden.
My brother, Biafran Child,
yes.
Deacon, can you continue in this way forward? But still, okay. Ask your question, please. Let's go forward.
Okay, let me ask him this question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Chijioke, he said that some people are useless, waiting for Biafra to come. What did he mean by some people are useless? Who are those people that are useless?
Thank you.
That are waiting for Biafra to come.
Thank you, Biafran Child. Email Anna. Thank you.
And can I ask another question?
Oh, wait, let him answer that first of all. Go ahead.
Ask the two together. Ask the two together.
Okay, then ask the two together, my brother, please.
And another one, Chijioke said that he was preaching to his congregation about the things that is happening around. Like for example, that a man can kill his wife, a wife can kill a woman, and again, he mentioned as he was saying all this preaching to his congregation, why he mentioned IPOB and the Mazen Nandekano. And if I may ask him, can he also preach the same thing to his congregation about what the terrorists are doing in that so-called Nigeria? can he also preach to his congregation and begin to call the names of the terrorists in that contraption called Nigeria?
Thank
and
you.
my third question is
No, my brother. 2 questions is okay. Because now.
You know, there's something he said. When he said that people point gun on him, people point gun on him, and I was asking, if Fulani or terrorists come to his congregation and point gun on him, is he want to tell me that he will survive it?
Okay.
He cannot survive it. We have to know that. We love our people, but our people sometimes they are going, a way that we cannot understand.
Thank you, dear friend.
I want him to answer me all these questions.
Thank you, one mother.
And he has to go back to his that
Thank
congregation.
you, one mother. Thank you.
He will go back to that his congregation and announce it, and the
apology there too. Different child, it's okay. Thank you. 3 questions is enough. Bishop, next time you are taking only 1 question from in either a thought or 1 question. Then after this man, I will bring Ice Baba. Please pick up the question, please, if you want to.
Okay, the person that just called now, I don't think he is civilized. Because if he's civilized, he will first of all go and find out the real truth of what he's talking about. Let me start from what he said, people who are useless. If you are not looking for something to eat, you are useless. If you are sitting at home every day waiting for Biafran to come, then when Biafran come, they will give you 1 billion naira. You will have this. You don't want to work now because Nigeria is bad. The country most people travel to is good. So if you are not working now, if you don't get yourself in a career, you are a useless personality. Be useful to people.
Is it what he meant by that? Is it what he meant by that?
You need to be useful to people before you can talk about. Listen, you cannot be spiritually useful to God and earthly useless to people.
Okay.
If it is to go and drive keke na pepe, go and drive. If it is to go and do shoemaker, generator, do something and be useful to yourself. Not sitting at a place and waiting for Biafran to come. Number 2, you ask about Fulani killing this, blah, 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 blah. Why will I mention IPOC? IPOC is not a name I know. I don't know IPOB. I have members in the church. My wife, you are welcome in the church. Why will I use iPod to preach in the church? iPod, will they pay money to my account? Where you heard about iPod was the issue that happened. And that was why I came and said, if you say you don't like people mentioning your name in an open place, I am sorry for that. But not sorry, I am saying, and I've been saying it all this while, well, because I don't want any more bloodshed. I say no more bloodshed in the land. That does not mean that we don't know that. So 1 is that if you are working to get what to eat, you are useful. But if you're a man and you are depending on your father, your mother, depending on begging people for survival, that means you are useless. I think I've answered the question.
Okay. I'm trying to get 1 more person in, and I will bring Ice Baba to come and ask you a question. Please, Bishop. There is somebody calling. Hello, my brother. Shalom.
Shalom. Hello, Mr. Prophet.
Let me tell you, my brother, only 1 question. Only 1. Either you have a thought. Wait, no. If not, I cut you off. No bet. 1 question. You are going out now. I am kicking you out if you are not following my way. If you don't want to follow my way, I will kick you out.
You put my number on your screen. People was following me. That's what I want to correct you for. Sorry, sir.
Oh.
I send you, yes, I send you my number for you to bring me in. You press my number on your screen. People was following me.
When was that?
That's what I want to do.
When was that?
Just now, I'm the person. Just now, I'm looking at the right Poleski. I send you my number. Then you press it. So people was following me since. I don't know what to do.
Oh my God! Sorry. I don't know who did it. It's not me. Oh, please, I'm sorry. Okay.
Please, I have something to ship in, please.
Please, just one. Okay, go ahead. 2 minutes.
Please, Mr. Prophet, I
Go ahead.
thank you for the good job you have been doing. Because even for me too, I have called Pastor Chijioke. I called him on WhatsApp, and after we just 2 minutes, he dropped the call. Before I send him a voice note, say, please, sir, can you just make a short video? Apologize to from what I don't becoming to all IPOB. IPOB means everybody say Biafra, even including him.
Mm-hmm.
So one was saying this thing, they dropped the call. After dropping the call, then I told her the message.
Okay.
If I say you pastor, if you pastor is not our problem. But if people want to be our problem, we can start from you. He start shouting at me, threatening me. He say, hey, if I want to put myself involved, I should go and tell Ikange, I should go and tell MC this one. I send him message, say, I'm not after that. Just apologize to the people. You offend them. Don't like that.
Okay.
That's what I told you, and that's what I understand.
Okay, thank you. But now, the pastor, bishop is here, and he has apologized. What do you think?
That's normal thing because he is one of our person too. All of us are looking for one thing.
MC Baba, I want you to come in. Go ahead, my brother.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Email. I'm sorry, please.
Yeah.
This is the right number now.
No problem.
Thank you, Baba.
No problem. Yeah.
Do you want to refer to the brother, Bishop?
I didn't hear. I went offline. I didn't hear everything he said.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
He said what?
He said he didn't hear everything he said.
Yes, I went offline. Did you hear everything you said?
I said, I'm the person who called you on phone one morning. Before you enter the call, I will tell you something. You get me upset. You say, I should go and tell you can't read your picture. I should call MC, I should do this one. You cut off the call. Then I send this note. Say, please, you pastor is not our problem. But if you people want to be our problem, we can start from you. It's something I mentioned. He say, if I want to involve myself, if I want to do this, he say you don't have anything to do with anybody. I say okay, just apologize. You started saying all of the things. Small time, you broke me up. You broke me and that you broke on your WhatsApp.
Okay, thank you, my brother. The brother was trying to say that, Bishop, please maybe you didn't hear him because of the network. The brother was trying to say that he reached out to you, wanting you to make this kind of video, what we're doing now, to apologize so that we can move on. But maybe you didn't understand him. So we have people online that's going to ask you a question. Please, before I bring your face here, before I bring you here in this program, if you insult, now we have understanding, okay? The brother has apologized. He said it before, he said it again. He has no problem against the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He has no problem against our people. He is Igbo. He loves Igbo land, Igbo people. We are going to start from there. If you want to bring us back fighting, I will take you out immediately. I will take you out. Immediately, I will do it 100%. I wouldn't mind. My quest is the quest of reconciliation. We want to begin facing the police in Ebuanine. All these governors who don't share within 99% of allocation area, all who want to focus, not our brothers, not the people that we are fighting for. Okay, so if you come here to make this, to expand this problem, I will take you out. 100% I will take you out, because what I want is peace from today. I want this rubbish to end. All these threats, all this social bullying, I want it to end today. I'll go tomorrow, today, okay, end. So that we focus on what we have at hand. And the bishop will continue doing his work in the church, taking care of the people, and not getting involved with Nyene Wenyishi. I'm not insulting anybody. So let's start from General, the general himself. Somebody, okay, you're here with me. Let's start off with Justin, John, Mr. Smith.
Hello, Master Prophet. Good afternoon.
Oh, one name, madam. Please, we have 2 minutes. Straight question.
Master
No
Prophet, yes. I'm not here to insult Pastor Chijioke. Even when I had all these videos and I watched many of them, I even tried to reach most of his numbers and to reason one or two things with him because he is a brother. And from the things he listed here, I listened to all the conversation from everything that he said he have been doing to help and to support people back home and other things, even not Igbo people. Is a good thing coming from the servant of God. But Master Prophet, I have one or two, let me call it 2 questions. Actually, video for Bowo eaching no. Master Prophet, because Bowo eaching no. Master Prophet, please. I didn't know better. Because so one name woke Chijioke. Please, I want to ask you 1 or 2 questions. One is going towards the areas that you have been, helping our people. And at this point, a lot of us, we are doing more to liberate our land. So please, I want to ask you this. Going towards that area that you are helping our people like you, prophets and the others we have, what are you doing on your own side based on your status? What are you doing to see that our brothers, because if you go to all the prisons in Igbo land, you are in Imo State, I'm from Imo State, all the prisons in Igbo land, both Imo State, what are you doing to see that all those our innocent brothers in those places? We are not talking about IPOB now, and they coming to IPOB, everybody's IPOB, but there's a family one, because as far as you are an indigenous of Igbo land, you believe in Biafra, you are indigenous people of Biafra, that is IPOB. So going this, what are you doing to see that all those our people in those prisons are being liberated from that area because they are innocent? Then the second one is based on some saboteurs and other things, people coming out saying things, because when I watch your video, my brother, frankly speaking, I wanted to rate you towards that, because I watched some videos where you said the Namekano should come to Nigeria and fight for Biafra, and that if he should be in the front, that you will be behind.
Brother, you're going back. That is you're going back. Okay. No. He has apologized. We are moving forward. Let's leave it on that question you asked already. I'm taking you out, my brother. Please, I don't want to disrespect you. Leave what you said. Let him answer that question. Don't bring us back again. Please, he has apologized.
Okay. No problem. Thank you for your apology. Please, this is my question. Let me not disrespect the program. Yes.
Thank you. Email and no. Bye-bye. Go ahead, Bishop. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't know. Is he still online or Kapola online?
No, but he's listening. He's out so that he'll be listening to you then.
I could have asked him one question. What has he been doing for his own family, not for the people, for his own family or for his own street in his compound? That's what I could have asked him. Bible says, let your light so shine before men that they may see. So if you want to know leave audio message, leave audio talking. If you want to know, come to the east, ask questions about what I've done. I can't stay online and start telling you, I've done this, I've done that. Ask questions. On them, what happened last time? Ask my involvement and everything that happened the first time. So before you should ask me what have I done, you yourself should ask yourself what you have done. 2, you don't use a kettle to judge a pot. 2, you say that what I said is that, my dear, everything I say, anything you hear me say, especially from the church, I can stand to defend it. I can stand to defend everything I say. And what I am trying to put into your memory is this. I say, let there be no more debt in the land. By giving out businesses to people, let us do things. And listen, When you do protest, you make noise. But when you get something doing, you make sense. We need men of influence. Before I will tell you as a leader, say, come, let's go and do this protest. I have to be there. My wife need to be there. So that when issue come, if Kasala boss tomorrow, I can stand and defend and me send them. You know what? You are an Igbo man. You are an Igbo man. Anytime you go to Igbo language, forget about anybody that is watching. I don't care. Whenever shit goes down, you are always alone. If you are in the toilet, want to ease yourself, whenever your shit is going down, it smells you alone. You are always alone. So if there is no proper definition, if there is no proper of convincing you of what you don't fight of what you had in an audio. Let's be sure of what you are doing. And talking about what you have done. First of all, tell me what you have done in your street, in your compound, in your area. I am not here to answer some kind of questions. God bless you. Yeah.
Please. We are heading towards peace.
There is peace already.
Yes, we have peace already. The brother asked you a simple question. I saw what you are doing on your Facebook page. I saw them. So I would have expected that you just say, see what we are doing last time and this and this and that, so that we flow with that kind of spirit.
We are still doing more. I can't tell you that we are buying one
just like bam, 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 bam. What you are doing.
We are helping. We are saving lives.
Thank you.
That's it. We are saving lives.
Now, I'm going to bring MC, and it looks like I saw somebody that looks like Ikenga. I'm going to make it clear. MC is my good friend. Okay? I'm going to bring him in, and I'm going to bring the rest of the people in. But anybody that wants to take us back, I will take that person out. That doesn't mean
not a prophet. We are all brothers. Yeah. We are all brothers. So sometimes you allow them to say out their grievances. We are all brothers. Okay. So leave it.
Okay, good, fine. But my brother, you see what I want? You see the outcome that I want to accept? The outcome is that we have peace. Do you understand now? So unless you don't want peace. So I'm going to bring all those brothers in. I'm going to bring Ikenga in. I'm going to bring all of them in. But I want us to have peace. I can see that Ikenga is out, but I think he's coming back. I want us to have peace today. I want us to move. I want you to continue doing the good work you are doing in your church, feeding them, taking care of the women, and doing other things, and helping our people to prepare for the future. I will bring my good friend, MC Baba. Shalom. I think Brother Ikenga is back again. We're going to bring him in. MC, good morning. Please.
Good morning, Master.
I beg you. I just want us to continue with the side of peace. Please.
Ezigbo nwanne m nwoke Bishop Ernest Chijioke. Ekaraka, it's not easy to withstand the pressure. You know, I like I always tell you, you commented on my page yesterday and I told you that I love you as a brother. I always tell you that from the description of where your church is close to my village. And I'm about to know your church before you know my village. So
remove your glasses now.
Oh. It's your
no. Okay. I'm saying this because I need him to understand on the background that I have nothing against him as a human being. I have absolutely nothing against him. I only analyzed the video, and he's feeling so much pain that I am the one who did that. If you think I have anything against you, I'm saying it to your presence now that I have absolutely, I've done a video about that, absolutely nothing against you. And I think I would like to bring you on my platform one of these days on my Heart Talks. Maybe you would be one-on-one with me, and I'll ask you a few things, you know, so that you can actually, have a rapport, a better rapport with me. So I don't know if that one will be granted.
Let me ask you. I'm not like you said. You don't have anything against me. And from what you said your village is closer to my place from to our place. MC Eyes. You should know that this is Owerri. Here we must state. And if any man says let there be no more death, the person should make sure that we can protect others from dying. Now, I don't know what really happened, but the first time I had this thing was from somebody. If you say you have nothing against me, you could have called me on phone before posting it online. But I don't know whether I say you are a comedian, maybe you are looking for viewers or whatever. But you could have called one nigga workers, one day, you never called bothered. I said if you were ranting and shouting, one of you you skip some people. I was just looking at you and said, MC Eyes. If anybody tells me that you can do this, I can never believe it. Because you just want to create dust that you don't know, you don't even know how I love you. But you don't want to like that yourself. But she does van was saying things online without asking from me. Your page is called Igbo United. Igbo, you unite Igbos. That means you don't want anything. Then have I showed a sign of threats against Igbos? You could have confined me as a brother, say one then when I start shouting, I say this cannot tell your brother, say this man is a threat. Nobody is above mistake. That is only way I was angry with you. I'm not agreeing with you.
Sorry, Bishop. I want to trade in the path that Master Prophet has already created. He said he doesn't want us to go back and forth, because if we start going back and forth, we'll start having an argument. And I know your temperament to get the bad. I know you cannot uphold some kind of things. So I don't want us to go that way. So I just asked a very simple question. Can you be on my platform? If yes, then I'll ask the question why I am here, and then I'll leave.
Well, it depends on what I'm going to your platform to do. Depends. I cannot go to your platform.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Okay, my question is this. I first saw your video.
Eyes, Baba.
Sir.
I love you.
Allow him. Let him free.
Maintain that way of peace.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's why I'm calm. I'm calm. I first saw your video on Ijele's page, and that young man has always tried his best to bring up issues, propaganda, lies that would bring down the effort of unity that Ndibo has. And he used your video to confirm it. Now I saw that video there, and since then I have been seeing him repost your video. In fact, he commented in your church. You called his name in a video you did yesterday, I think so, in the morning. You also called his name. So I want to ask, as a prophet, as a Biafran, do you think Ijele Speaks is protecting the interests of the Igbo people?
You are the one that made me to know Ijele. The first time I saw Ijele was you and Ijele together having argument or whatever. I've been following your page before I started following Ijele's page.
Okay.
Ijele was asking questions, you are not answering. The way you are the one that made me to know Ijele. And the screenshot, I screenshotted that day, saying that day. I love the questions you asked Ijele that day. I love the questions Ijele was asking you. But two of you never have anything. So to balance the question, I listen to you, I listen to Ijele. I listen to it. And if you watch what Ijele is saying, there is an atom of truth in what he's saying.
But he's trying to use light to sugarcoat it. But okay, there is an atom, meaning that is also an atom of lies in it.
Let me tell you something. Yes, when I watched Ijele the first day I commented, pastors called me, this is not where they cast pastors, blah, 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 blah. There is no smoke without fire. Now, talking about propaganda, about that one, let me ask you. President Buhari, is he dead?
Yes.
If President Buhari is not dead, Master Prophets have always said it. If President Buhari, wait, sir. If President Buhari is dead, if he's not dead, let him come and prove Master Prophets wrong.
I believe Buhari is dead because I'm the one that killed him.
So am I the one that said it? Am I the one that said it? The answer is no.
Let's leave the issue of Buhari. I'm going to
I want to ask, as a prophet, you see in Ahuni and so. And from your experiences, do you think Ijele is protecting the interest of the Igbo people? Him and his co, the people who are, do you think he's protecting the interest of the Igbo people with lies and propaganda?
Why don't we leave this thing between we and the bishop without bringing somebody else out of it? Because this thing, I don't think. Please, Bishop, please stop that, please. You are a man of God.
It's your program.
Don't go into politics. No, please leave that thing. Leave that thing. You are not a representative of Ijele. Ijele has killed a lot of people in Libya. He's a sex trafficker. Don't go that way. Just leave that question. Leave that issue, please. Leave it. Don't
okay, let me ask another question. Since we are not talking about that one, I want to ask him. I want to ask Bishop. Bishop, do you think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing well in the quest for restoration of Biafra? Remember, having this in mind, that sometime, I think it was on Wednesday, he made a comment because of some of these things that is happening. He said, if you cannot secure your area, stop every meeting, stop every gathering. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard something like that.
Okay, thank you. Now, do you think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not doing very well? Or is not doing it right in the quest for the restoration of Biafra?
Okay, first of all is this. I don't know what he has done in the first place, whether he was doing it wrong or right. I've never seen Mazi Nnamdi Kanu before. I've never seen you or me tell me that he has opened a head bridge or he has closed a head bridge. So Mazi Nnamdi, I've never heard you or anybody talk about it. What I keep on hearing, he is the leader of the IPOB. I never heard.
Okay, you've never heard anything about him, anything at all.
You have not told
Even
me.
when he was in Nigeria. Even when he was in Nigeria, when he was in the protest, you did not see him. Okay.
You have not told me what he has done or what he has not done. That's why I can never say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is good or is bad.
Okay.
Until I talk to him face to face.
And I thank you for not going the road you want to go. Thank you.
But of course, no problem. You're my brother now.
If that be your platform, I will come.
Are you serious? Are you serious? Then we'll work it out. My platform is a hard place, so my platform is a hard place.
People that talk rubbish on internet or whatever, they are fools. There are people who study, there are people who accuse. There are people, reasonable people, we only try to hear and listen and focus on. Now, let me ask you a question. MCIs, am I doing something good to you or bad?
You've not done anything to me. The only bad thing you did to me is to castigate the fact that I'm an Igbo person. You castigated the fact that we are doing everything possible to talk about our own freedom.
How
Okay,
did I castigate it?
The only person who has given us a voice as a people is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you talked down on him. I have tons of videos that you made.
How did I talk down on him?
You said that he is there. I don't want us to go back, please. I don't want us to go back. No. I don't want us to go back. Maybe we'll do that on my platform. Let's do that on my platform.
But before you go, If your pastor is telling you to come to the church for 1 week praying and fasting, and I am the one feeding you in my house, and if I say don't go, and if you go, you will remain with that your pastor. Don't come back to my house.
Okay.
The Bible says, for everything the Lord has given to me, I am in charge of it, apart from the son of perdition. I am not against anybody. If you still prove what you are proving, I don't know. But what I know for sure is that I said every one of us, we are going to still go far in life. Like I have Master Prophet, I have you, propaganda. You know what's called propaganda? Well, we are Igbos. We'll talk on your platform. We'll talk on your platform, but don't be radio. We'll talk on your platform. We answer call. And anything you're telling me, you tell me with facts, not internet things. With facts.
Of course, I have videos. You don't know how far you see. There's something about me you need to understand. I'm an analyst. I don't do propaganda. I'm an analyst. If you say the right thing, I will leave it. I will go through it. If you say the wrong
Prophet. Sorry. Master Prophet, please, I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir, for what we are doing. This is your program. So don't be offended.
I'm supposed to have gone so that you can come. I think Master Prophet doesn't want me to go the way I want to go. So I think, thank God you said you will do it on my platform. But anything you want to ask me, I can answer if Master Prophet would oblige me that.
I wanted to ask you an example of propaganda. An example. Just tell me an example of propaganda.
On whose side? Your side?
No, an example. Just tell me what is called. Give me one example of propaganda. One example.
Something that is not real, and you are making it look real just to convince a particular people to believe in your ideology.
An example. One example.
You are giving
definition. This definition. Give me one example. Based on
Should I give an example with you? Should I give an example with you?
Go ahead.
You said that the Biafrans are not doing anything for their people who have been affected by the fact that they are agitating for freedom. You know that is propaganda. You are using it to make people believe that what you are saying is the right thing.
Biafrans are not doing anything for their people.
Yes.
Am I not doing something for my people? You do not.
But you are making it look like you are the only one doing it. You are making it look like you are the only one doing it.
Go back to the voice notes.
Please.
Go back
you
to
are
the
making it look like you are making it look like. Do you know what propaganda is? You are making it look like you are the one doing the thing, and the other people are not doing anything.
See, propaganda is very, very wrong. I am against propaganda.
Okay.
Propaganda is like you are telling people now that this person is very this. Okay, I bought a wristwatch, and you are telling me that wristwatch is a lie. This, that. You are trying to make people to believe in your lie, and say no to my truth. So, and the only reasonable people will just go and listen to the real thing that is happening. So let me leave it for now. But before you see me say anything, I make research. I never say Biafran. I never said Biafran. You are too weak. In fact, you are too small. I am too small to fight Biafran. This is our land, for God's sake.
Okay.
Finally, please, I beg you.
Master Prophet, please.
Let's leave it there. That is. I love that. This last one, please. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I love that. I love what he said. Don't spoil it. And the people in here. Say something, but don't spoil it, please. Don't spoil it.
If you do research before you say things, do you believe that IPOB family is a big family and it is not a terrorist organization? And do you think that one person can fight IPOB? I'm not a member though.
Repeat it again, please.
You're not a member. Repeat it again. Repeat what you say, please.
I said, if you do research before you say anything, do you believe that IPOB is not a terrorist organization, it's a big family, and that one person cannot fight IPOB? Also, have it in mind that I'm not a member, though. I cannot fight against my IPOB because I'm too small. So tell me, can one person fight them?
You can never fight a family. Now, listen, let me tell you something. IPOB is a great family. You're not a member, I'm not a member. But in Biafran, don't say that people misunderstand the word Biafran and IPOB and Ohanes and Dibo and Delta State people, blah, blah, blah. There are a lot of groups. There were a lot of groups in this land. And IPOB is not the only people fighting for the restoration of Biafran. They are fighting and they know how they are fighting their own. Ohanes
you know, but you said you've not known what
they know how
President
they are fighting their own. You are not a member. They know how they are fighting. I have never seen a TV channel of what IPOBs are doing. What I keep on hearing is what you are still. I had you last week. What you said last week before this thing started. Yes, before this, what IPOBs have been doing. I keep on hearing, but I never had. You see, I verify things. When I heard about soldiers are coming attacking with bomb. I have to bomb na Imo State on the 27th of February. This that. Now soldier in one village like that. I investigated. When they said that to Elaya, Njaba, that the soldier they want to start shooting people. I went there. I investigated. So we should know what.
Do you accept that IPOB is a terrorist organization?
My dad, they are not. It was yesterday. I knew. But before now, if you are not terrorist congregation, why will you threaten me and put a gun on my head?
How are you sure that those boys are IPOB members?
Okay, why would they meet me and tell me to give them my phone and want me to stay away from IPOB?
Do you have a proof?
Do you know how many policemen I have that are members of the church?
Do you have a proof?
I should get you a proof before you believe what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. This is the problem we are having. When you say this is real, give me a proof of it. Okay. When you say IPOB is not involved or they are doing good, if you say Chijioke is doing this or doing, okay, when I said I gave some people money to do this and do that, some people came from Port Harcourt. That's where we begin. Knows about it. People came from Port Harcourt to come and investigate. People I said I brought from Uganda. They came and investigated it.
Bishop, so, do you have a proof that they put a gun on your head, sir? Do you have a proof that they put a gun on your head a few days ago?
Because I should be recording everything I see.
Okay, we are done with that. Thank you.
Okay, when somebody tells you they put the gun on your head and the person is still telling you on the internet, see, you have never seen anything yet. That heaven and earth, my brother.
I'm asking you as a journalist. I'm not asking from hearsay. I'm asking you directly as a journalist.
You are
so I know what to report.
From a hearsay. Journalists, you are asking from a hearsay because you don't have proof of what you are defending.
I'm not defending anybody. I just asked you a very simple question. You are the one bringing up the issue that you had a gun on your head. They put a gun on your head, and I'm asking you.
I have proof.
Okay, can you send the proof to my inbox, please?
I will send it to you.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, I will send it the proof where the young man that called and said he will pay him money once the deed have been done. I'll give you proof where they said, give money working. If you say you're a man, come and do something, let us see. I'll give you proofs. I'll give you proof where they said that the church that church will not exist before that time. I'll give you proofs. In fact, I'll give you proof of some IPOB, some towns in Nito, or who are all IPOB. And some learnable people who have observed, who have called me, and they are trying to make peace reign.
Bishop, are you a Bishop, are you a killer?
Do you know my wife was? Do you know that they threatened to kidnap my wife yesterday?
Bishop, are you a killer?
Me, Chineke me. If you are an evil person in one, you run your joy, you will go.
Are you a killer of innocent people? Are you a killer of innocent people?
Like innocent blood can never run in my hands.
Okay, but I've heard you in a video say that a child would die and a twin child would die if the mother does not apologize to you. Those kids, are they not innocent?
Chineke, my dear, you know that these kids are innocent. Every prophet with temperament here, you can get angry, you can get mad. 41 children that insulted Elijah. He caused 41 of them died. If people don't teach you lesson, you will never learn. No matter the kind of class you get at school, no waga. If you don't learn lesson, you never pass your exam.
The death of kids in the 21st century. Let me the death of kids in the 21st century.
Okay. I can play you the voice notes.
Bishop, I love you.
You will talk. See, what you should don't endanger the life of others.
No. Let Bishop have platform. I love Bishop. Bishop, you be my man. You owe me a bottle of beer. I've made you popular. You owe me a bottle of beer.
Please remember YouTube. You don't worry. Let me get you first. If you are friends, what do you need to learn?
I've had that YouTube channel long ago, please. I've had that YouTube channel long ago.
Don't worry, we go divide the percentage.
No, you're a rich man. You're a rich man. I'll come to your church, get you something. I want about 200,000 on a phone, sitting in at 200. Guess how much you want 50 because you need my own share.
Thank you. On our phone. Invest MCIs. Well, how much among all of you? But
and again, please, Bishop, there is no politician bankrolling me. Please, let me clear this impression now. There is no politician ever that has called me. If any politician has called me to bankroll me to destroy your image, what I've done might not be the way I'll do it. But the truth is, I stand by the truth and I don't lie.
Okay.
There is no politician. If you think that is one, you can give me proof. There is no politician that has called me on the phone. Please, you are my brother.
I thank you. I thank you so much.
Delilah is not the enemy. The enemy were the 11 lords.
Okay.
Wait, Judas is not the enemy. The enemy was the enemy. So don't worry.
Bishop, please, Bishop MC Baba, I thank you for coming, and I thank you for not delaying the peace process. I'm so glad. I hope other people will ask their question, but still leave that possibility of us to,
I actually thank you, Master Prophet. I wish I could be here forever. I'm enjoying this.
Thank you. Bye bye. I'm taking you out. Okay. Bye.
Ijimogo, Pastor.
Yes, I'm going you to slap, too heavy slap.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Please, thank you, Bishop. And please, I will not like you to answer political questions, please. Now, we have our brother here, and we're gonna bring him in. I think, sister. Oh my God! Okay, no, online.
No, I linked my hair, so maybe that's fine. How are you?
We're fine. Please, your name, please, and where you're calling from, and then
Okay, my name is Uche. I'm calling from Dublin, Republic of Ireland.
Thank you. Go ahead and bring your question to the pastor. Please don't take us back. We are on the road of peace process. Don't delay the peace.
Mine is not actually a question per se. Mine will be it's sort of advice to the pastor.
Go ahead.
Pastor, how are you today? I hope you're doing very well. My advice for you would be, they say you practice what you preach. I have seen you. I've seen you are very short-tempered, and that will spoil a lot of your good works. What people see easily is the bad side of you. Okay, if you're doing good stuff, if you're looking after people, if you're helping your people, but once you do one bad thing or say one bad thing out of you allowing your anger to control you, that spoils everything. I've been watching you since morning. I've been watching you, your utterances, your actions, your reactions, the way you fling your hands. It doesn't, sorry, I have to use this word, but it doesn't represent that thing that you say you are. That might not be the way your heart is now, if you understand where I'm coming from. But I would like you to work on your anger management. Go for therapy, look for help, because you're a very good person. You're a very kind person. I've heard you speak, and I've seen other videos. MC Eyes is a very good friend of mine. I've been following him for a while as well. He's a good guy. He's very intelligent. He's smart. He's bold. He's confident and all that. But Pastor, I just want to appreciate you for what you're doing for the community where you are. We want all of us to join hands to do more. Anyị bụ ndị Igbo, Chukwu gọziri anyị ebe ọbụla anyị nọ.
Ọ na-asụkwa Igbo. Ọkụ anyị ọ na-asụ Igbo. Ọkụ anyị ọ na...
Ebe ọbụla anyị nọ, anyị na-eme ife, na-emesi ife ike, na-alụ ọrụ, na-alụsi ọrụ ike, nke afọ Chineke ji wee, nke afọ anyị ji wee bụrụ ndị Chukwu fụrụ n'anya. So, Pastor, nwanne m nwoke, mụ abụ onye Anambra, unu bụ ndị Imo State, anyị ncha niile bụ ofu, and we're all coming from the same place. So my plea to you this morning or this afternoon will be, it's just watch your temper and watch your utterances and watch what you say when you're out in the public, because that's what people will use to judge you at the end of the day. So Master Prophet as well, I've been following you now for like 3-4 months. You're very good. You're very kind. God bless you. You're doing a very wonderful job. I've seen you bring a lot of people to your channel, trying to mediate for peace. Don't stop. Keep doing what you're doing, because if you and the Bible says no far from that person. So this is where I'm just going to go away. But, at the end of the day, you're doing a great job. Pastor, with all due respect, I love you so much. Keep doing what you're doing. You're very good. You're very kind. But watch out for what I just said. Thank you very much. And God bless all of you. Bye.
Thank you. Wow. Oh, Biafran women. My God, Chineke. Let's bring our brother in. Mama Wannewoke. You have been there for a long time. Please, I respect you. I didn't bring him in here to embarrass you or to insult you. But please, you see, after Ice and this, our lady, our sister came, we are still heading on that place of peace. Don't bring us back. If you bring us back, I will take you out. Honestly speaking. Thank you. Continue. Let's go forward. Bless you. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I have a question for Pastor Chijioke. And my question is simple. It might be just two. The first one is, he says that if Nnamdi Kanu want to lead, he should lead from the front. So my first question is, where is him when Nnamdi Kanu was in Nigeria leading to Ebonyi State, to Anambra State, or to the day the soldiers want to shoot our people on the way to Abakaliki? The video was there. Where is him? Then, are you hearing me, Prophet?
Yeah.
And secondly, I want him to merge the difference of what Nnamdi Kanu is doing now and what Moses did during his own time, because Moses went to exile when Pharaoh wanted to kill him, and he came back and conquered. So he should narrate to me the difference between what Nnamdi Kanu is doing now and what Moses did. This is my two questions. Thank you very much, Prophet.
Stay there. Don't go yet. Let me answer you. The one of, I will not go into the first one of the politics, because truth is bitter, and the truth, you can never fight the truth and you win. So if I start going on that one now, it will bring some controversies on this page, and this is Master Prophet's page. Now, talking about Moses and Elijah, Moses and Martin and the Kanu. Moses is a leader. Mandela is a leader. But there are some errors Moses committed that affected even Christianity today. One is this. Moses did not tell them the proper definition of God. Moses only told them, we are going to a promised land made of milk and honey. And Moses did not tell them, going to the promised land, we need to get prepared. Moses did not tell them that we're going to the promised land, there are things that we need to gather, we need to fight battles, we need to do this. They were not prepared, Moses. They were not prepared for the battles ahead of them. Moses did not still tell them that in going to your, God has given you freedom, but in going to your freedom place, there are things you need to know. Moses never called them. That even to an extent that the father-in-law of Moses called Moses and said, Moses, you have taken the whole work to your head. Can't you give some work to other people before you die now? Moses was the one doing everything by himself. Miriam and Aaron became angry. And they said, I don't know what I do the same. What you see in the Bible that they call sin offering. When you sin against God, you go and buy bullock and buy this. That was brought in by Aaron. Everybody started building his own office in the administration of Moses. But Moses never taught them how to fight for themselves. Moses taught them how to cry unto the Lord. In the wilderness, a time came when Moses went to collect the key. Moses went out from them to collect the 10 commandments from them. Do you know that before Moses could come back, the people of Israel have built another God for themselves. Why? The God Moses told them was not working. They believed that it was not working. They carved a golden image for themselves. They had every right, because in Egypt you're having golden image, and they brought out their own golden, and they carved a god to themselves. Moses had a temperament. He came out and saw them doing that. He broke the 10 commandments. Now, coming back to the Red Sea, when they saw the people of Israel march after them, Bible says, Exodus 14 from verse 10 to 15. The Bible said they cried unto the Lord until they had no more strength to cry. They cried. Moses told them to cry, and while they cried and cried and cried, their tears was not even moving God. They had to go to the man that told them about God. He said, Moses, is there no grave in Egypt that we should die? You could have allowed us to die in bondage. Why? There was no proper definition. No proper definition about where I am going to. We only have flowing milk and honey. The Red Sea. When they saw when they go to the Red Sea, at the Red Sea they were, something happened. The people of Israel, Egypt, we are marching forward to kill them. To the Lord. And they cried, and Moses told them, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord. Their tears, which will show you today. They have the man that told them about. I'm hearing myself from one of these. He said, Moses, is there no grave in Egypt? I'm hearing myself. They complained. They were complaining first. Their complaint was, Moses, why did you allow us to come here and die in the wilderness? Why? It's what is happening today. We are dying because we don't know why we are dying. We are dying in the wilderness. And Moses said to them, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, which he will show you today. That was a wrong message, to stand still. Moses told them to stand still. And now no febe criminal. But Moses said to them, stand still. Moses now told them and said to them, for the Egyptians you are seeing, you will see them no more. That was a wrong message again. The Egyptians are the people who want to use juju, who want us to be under bondage. The Egyptians are people who want us to be under slavery. The right message Moses could have preached to them could have been, stand firm, put on the whole armor of God, so you can be able to stand against the days of the enemy. But Moses told them that the Egyptians you see, there are many of Egyptians here, people who are serving different gods are around us over here. They want to molest us, they want to put us under bondage. I said, you will see them no more. 14 says, so it says, for the Lord shall fight for you. It's still a wrong message. God cannot fight for you. God will only fight for you when Satan comes. But when your neighbor opened his eyes and said to you, I will kill you. You see, Chineke, where are you? You have a son. You put your son in a school, and your neighbor has a son. Your neighbor put a son in the school. And two of them came back, and your son is complaining that the small child in the same class with him is beating him up. Then you as a father, daddy, calling me here. You as a father, you will not go to the school and beat the small boy, beating him. He said, put on the whole armor of God that you may be able to stand. God will not fight. Bible says, you put on the whole armor of God. Our ignorance has killed us a lot. And when they got, and if you watch now, you will see some people that will say that God is. Bible says, verse 15, read verse 15. 15 says, and the Lord said to them, go forward. God was the one saying go forward, but Moses says, stay back. So Moses has a problem of introducing God to them. There was a land they were passing. The enemies invaded and killed most of them. They did not retaliate. It was later that God sent Saul to go and kill those people. Now, what Mazin Narikalo is doing, I don't really like. I was waiting for somebody. I asked two questions yesterday. Somebody would tell me, okay, if you go to my page, I have talked about Mazin. I've like when they say he was dead, he was dead. I say, shut up, man. Mazin Narikalo is not dead. I've said. I keep on talking because he says he's being celebrated. So I was waiting for somebody to tell me. So it is left for the IPOB to tell me, look at what I've done. But what I know here is this: that Moses did not tell them the proper definition of God, and that was why most of them died in the wilderness. Out of anger, Moses did not see the promised land out of anger. So Moses has his own way. Then Mazin cannot have his own way. Okay. I cannot tell you now what Mazin have done. You are the one that will tell me his own. I can tell you the one of Moses I read in the Bible. Okay.
Okay, you know why I asked you this question? Because as an because now other people now and from what you are saying, how you are leading your congregation. So the area I ask you is concerning freedom fighting, because everybody till today, everybody knows Moses as a liberator, as a freedom fighter who liberated the children of Israel. So the angle I'm asking you concerning the angle of liberation and the Moses, I told you that Moses went to exile, and the Mazin and the Kalun went to exile, and Moses returned and conquered. And the Mazin Nadikalu is still in exile. He has explained Biafra for us. He has explained everything concerning Biafra to us. When you say Moses did not explain to the Israelites, but Mazin Nadikalu has explained Biafra. No question that you ask Nadikalu concerning Biafra that he will not tell you. So now, do you believe that as Moses went to exile and come back and conquer, do you believe that Mazin Nadikalu, who is currently in exile because they wanted to kill him, do you believe that he will come back and conquer?
Wait 1 minute. Before I answer the question, I will remove my brother and bring somebody else so that he can listen to the question from the background, okay? Please, my brother, that's your last question, okay?
Okay, let me not answer you.
No, answer, please, answer. Okay, answer.
My answer to this question,
another person will come.
very simple. I want to, I've asked questions, I want to have number of Mazin and Nikalo if I am privileged to have it. Because before I can defend something, I need to be sure of what I'm defending. And if I don't have a encounter with Jesus, I will not preach it. If I cannot demonstrate his power, I cannot preach it. I can defend anything to the last. That's why I'm not against anybody. But Mazin Nandikalo went to the exile. Yes. Moses went to the exile. But when Moses went to the exile, did you hear that Moses told the people of Israel that they should start going to protest and die? Did you hear about Moses? Moses only worked with himself and God. God said to Moses, go to Pharaoh. Moses, the instruction was only to Moses. Go to Pharaoh. Moses, go to Pharaoh. I never seen when God said, Moses, carry your people and go to Pharaoh. So
Okay,
you should read Moses
but Pastor, please.
Yeah.
But 85% of the people that God brought out of Egypt, they died on the way.
Yes.
More than 90%. They perished.
Almost 80% generation. And how many years they stayed in the wilderness?
So
they were not being informed. In going to where you are going to, you need to have something doing. Promised land is not a day journey. The more you murmur and fight yourself, the journey keep on extending. Journey of 40 days become 40, almost 40. Because they were murmuring and
my brother, you're done.
Thank you.
I'll bring Mayor. No, you're done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Lord, God bless you.
Mayor, Mayor. Normally, I had a program with you today. I thought this will last for 1 hour so that I can go.
Master Prophet.
Please, I'm so sorry.
In America, I have to be ready. In America and
your volume, please. Go ahead. Thank you. Okay, perfect.
Okay. Today, I'm on a program, but they are all for benefit of the benefit of all of us. So this one in America, the more I'm here to tell you because I have been following it, you know. Because the Mayor Chris, I went in a meeting for the first time. Mana, Pastor Ekeleremke, I think yesterday night by 1 o'clock Germany time, I made a feed about you. First of all, I the election of Biafra, I get respect every religion. Respect in a church. I don't Kambala Kaklok as Master Prophet, you are doing a very wonderful job. But Pastor, over to you. I watch many of your videos, even to him and on these things in name and name I want on a media no propaganda. I want to go for the and before I comment on issues, on Arama, I comment on issues. But I saw a video. I saw a video. A walk or somebody who an IPOB member out from your congregation during the time you mega preaching or something. When you walk with this person out, I want to tell you something. For me, I did all right, and I believe church is your church, but over your church, more in terms of Christianity, because this is God we are serving. They came to serve their God. Because God is using you as an instrument, doesn't mean that no let's just be. Even you can have a bill in that place, I understand. But remember what is church. Then case in car with another way. Then the second thing I'm not IPOB. I was telling somebody, I think a few months ago, that IPOB is not by registration. IPOB, indigenous people of Biafra. It's not about registration. This is you, and this is you. Somebody said, "May you IPOB, may you." I'm the IPOB may understand, but even an IPOB because they are indigenous people of Biafra. This is my origin. This is my blood. This is who I am. But then another case in there with the being again using the word terrorist organization for me is uncalled for and it's not welcome. But then I know that there are things that lead to that your comment. I'm on them lead to that your comment. I don't know whether I'm online here, but I know I saw a guy, even the abrupt made the video. Master Prophet, I have to take this permission. I will mention them now. Sorry. This Ikenga is not representing IPOB. I want to tell you something. And the Ikenga, North South Africa, is not representing the Biafra. Many 99% of us are Ayana. I want you to get that in your head. I know that the Biafra we want is the Biafra that we accommodate everybody. We accommodate your opinion. We accommodate who you are. Or that Biafra, that Ikenga, name South Africa. Because when MCI is in Ajuga, I forward their videos. I saw you playing some of the videos. I would have been the one to invite you, but my time was limited. I'm sorry. But Ofinyem Gayoge will before again happen at this live video. Can withdraw that comment? IPOB is a terrorist organization. Let me tell you what. Many of us have sacrificed a lot. Many of us are not here. I have from loved ones. I have from Mundini Lebina Hatoro. Over life at the Buna Meba. No. I country your voice matter. My voice matter. Ayana rebu mada, ayana hatred don't matter. Among Minagota, Biafra na acho Biafra nkegi, over Biafra nkegi. Ewuronye Biafra more than others. Yeah. But don't allow people like Ijele Chukwuka. You are look at your level of life. Don't allow people like Ijele Chukwuka to influence you. I have my reason of saying this. Like the guy, Master Prophet, sorry, I'm going to use some of the word. Don't allow for when you people that there is no hope in life. Abraham. Don't allow people like that to in a way to show you that you are doing it right or no. Don't allow them, people like that. Because I watch you, I have followed some of your videos and everything. I will to withdraw that word terrorist something or before getting up in this program before. But just know that the Biafra. Okay, you want to say something, but just 1 second.
Go ahead.
What I want to say is I've never said IPOB is a terrorist group. Okay. You can never see it in my video. What I asked was a question. So you have a gun. You never use your gun to go and kill. I never said that IPOB was a terrorist group. Said it, and I will not say that they are a terrorist group. I only said, that means you have a gun. I said, hey, where you had it? I said, you people are making people to see IPOB as a terrorist group. How will you come to a bishop like me and point gun on my head? It's an insult now. You don't know what to do.
Master Prophet, my time ago, but I'm here now. You're as a man of God. More a pastor. Master Prophet, we're pastor. Who are a pastor?
I'm not a pastor. I'm a prophet. I'm not a pastor.
You are a prophet. More as a chief pastor doctor. And when came now, I'm not your voice is needed. Our voice. I need a woman. And that is what Master Prophet is doing here. And many of people are quite sabu, but you don't know
the media. Sorry. Before in the media, like the threat they gave to us, they gave us threat that we should not open church tomorrow. So in the media who was talking, I said, don't say IPOB said. Say it that some group of armed robbers said. When you want to invade another person's place, you are an robber. Is one of my persons says that says some group of robbers says that they will come to the church and destroy the service. So if we see robbers, we face robbers. we don't have problem with IPOB at all. We thought that incident that happened of gun pointing on my head, it was robbers. It was robbers, not IPOB. So I gave threat that we're coming back on Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you, Mayor Emailer. Mayor Emailer, thank you. I apologize for normally we're supposed to have appointment now. Please, I'm sorry.
I appreciate that.
Thank you. Bye. Please, I would like to bring a brother from England. Brother Charles, I think you want to call him. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead. Brother Charles, is that you? Go ahead, my brother. Mama, continue.
The general Kenem. Yeah, I had the Kuragama. Ogomoke, Master Prophet. Okay, Omega call. Okay.
Continue, my brother, please. Continue.
Udo. Nam. Ndewo. I think when too much of everything. I had a chahuma. Ndị Igbo asịkwawo na onye kpa nkụ ahụhụ ngwere abịara ya Christmas or abịara ya burial anyhow. You are a big man of God, and people like us and like me respect you. But
continue, please. Continue,
but we are not hearing him.
It's okay. Continue, my brother.
Okay. So sometimes so many things are happening. And when I put on social media, I will see things will provoke my heart, but I'll just keep quiet. Maybe pray over it or thereabout. Reacting or responding to everything might destroy your personality.
Hello, bro.
And Mado. Yeah. The chance why we need to hear. Okay. So my big brother pastor, I have seen all.
Jesus, 1 minute.
Okay.
1 minute. Biko, 1 minute. Let's hear brother Charles and then you continue. Okay?
Yeah, we need to hear.
I cannot get hold of brother Charles. He's out again. Please, 1 minute, Jesus. I am calling him now back. Please, he will ask one straight question and then we move on.
Okay.
And I also saw Ikenga is out, but he's trying to make a call. Okay, Charles is not coming in, then I'm sorry. You have to move on. There's nothing I can do. He can't go. Please, I'm sorry, my brother. Go straight.
So I think knowledge is power. Here is our leader. No, well, Oga ha ebutere anyị moto ma ọkwanụ rụọ bridge ma ọkwanụ mee free education before anyị amata na o mere something.
Hello, my brother.
Yeah, Master Prophet, this is Charles speaking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yes, Master Prophet, I must commend your effort in all of this. I really appreciate you. And you know how I speak. I like to be precise. Pastor Chijioke, the truth is you spoke unguardedly. I thought Master Prophet will play that video for you so that you can understand. Maybe you go back and watch the video. You spoke very unguardedly. You spoke like you're not called to lead a sheep or something. But today I want to correct you scripturally. If you permit me, I can go scripturally with you. And I've been looking for a prophet or a pastor who will condescend or bring himself low to take questions concerning scriptural questions asked to him or her from anybody that comes from anywhere. I don't have to be your member to be able to ask you a question. Can I ask you this scriptural question? And I would like you to explain it scripturally according to Christianity. If you can do this, I will be very, very glad, and you will get my respect. I know that to procure peace in this, but Pastor Prophet has done it. He has procured the peace. And you withdrawn some of your statements. But before I let you talk, I would like you to please take this advice. Learn how to apologize. You don't apologize and take it back some words. You don't say, yes, I know I've wronged you, but it was because who dare you? How dare you say this? Why did you say that? That is not how to apologize. If you want to apologize in total and stay with your apology. You don't say apologies and then you're taking back some, and then it shows arrogancy. And people, I live in England. We watch words step by step. If you go out using bad words, we ask you to take it back. And when you're taking it back, we watch the words you use when you're taking it back. Now, I have expected you to stand on your apology and to not go back and say, how dare you talk about my wife? How dare you? If somebody talks about somebody, irrespective of who that person is, a wife, a brother, a child, whoever, it's a human being. And how personal your life is as much as how personal somebody's baby is to that person. Okay? The struggle is lead this struggle, and they are obliged to kill into the ideology of this person, knowing that this person has not raised their hands to kill anybody. If there is a killing in Biafra, it should be the duty of all of us to go out on the government to say, hold these people to account. They are the ones to take blame. You don't give blame individually to one person who is being marginalized or going through all this ordeal. So I don't like running around matters. So let me ask you this question. If you permit me to go scriptural, just one question. I would like to do it, and then I yield back.
Go ahead, my brother. Is he out? Go ahead.
Do you want me to ask the question?
Please go ahead, because we have a lot of people. Go ahead, my brother. He's listening.
Okay, good. Solving this problem is one thing. Another thing is making sure that our people have the freedom to worship without being taxed to pay money indirectly. And this is why I'm coming with scripture. Please, I would like you to read for me, because you have tablet, I presume you have Bible. Read for me Deuteronomy 14, verse 22, possibly to 27. But if you cannot read it down to 27, I want you to read Deuteronomy 22, verse 24 to 27.
It's too much. It's not too much. Because we don't have time for all those things.
No, it's not too much. That explains everything. It explains what I want. If we can achieve this, it makes a whole lot of sense.
Okay, Pastor,
Because the source
Bishop,
of the
do you have the
income,
Bible there, please? Bishop, do you have Bible, please?
No, let it read from there.
No, he's at work.
no, I'm at work and I'm using the same phone, and I'm using the same phone. There's no way I
You can say that and summarize it, maybe because of time.
Just say what the place said. Say what the place said.
Just tell him
And
what the
summarize
place
it.
is, then you will know.
Anyway, okay, let me say this. It's written in Deuteronomy, not according to Christianity, it's according to the law before Christianity, that according to Christianity, you give your tithe to the Levites, and it was not money. It was never said about money to give to the Levites. It was said crops, foods, so they can take care of the widows and the strangers and in your land. And also the Levites will keep 1/10 in the storehouse that might be plenty. But my question is, how did this being transformed to money to be given to the today pastors? And again, to Christians, the people according to the law have a right to eat their tithe according to Deuteronomy. Do they have a right to transform it, to use their 1/10 of the farm proceeds, sell it at the market, turn it to money, and buy what they have lost it for, including strong wine, which could be today beer, hot, or any alcohol, and go to the temple and eat it and marry themselves, and not giving everything, go and eat it in the temple, according to who this law of tithing is stipulated to be paid to, or to people who are supposed to pay the tithe.
Now,
I don't want him to. Listen, I don't want him to bring it to Christianity of being too spiritualized.
Let him answer the question, please.
I want him to stand by what the scripture says.
Let him answer the question, and that's it. So, my brother, please, I'll be taking you out very soon.
please, don't take me out. Don't take me out. I want him to answer the question.
Okay, go ahead, Bishop, please. Do you understand what he's saying? Please deal with it.
If I should understand that place very well, it's talking about the what that comes into the church and the titles that comes into the church. My dear, everybody has his own understanding about the Bible, and you know that it is not everything that is you see in the Bible. You should just explain with carnal knowledge. You need to be spiritual in explaining certain things.
Anyway, Master Prophet, I'm going to cut you. He's got it spiritual. I don't want to. What they said they should do is a practical thing to feed the Levites. It's going out spiritual, which is contradicting the whole thing.
The tithes and the offering in the church can never be enough to feed the church. Cannot be enough to feed the widows. The widows that are being fed, that church are taking care. Most church are taken care of. Even outsiders are doing that. If you come to our church,
I'll go out. He's not answering my question. He's telling me other things. I said, can you answer the question that the people who are commanded to pay the tithe have a right to eat the tithe and also buy beer and drink in the so-called in the temple, which they turn to church today? He's telling me another spiritual and
I think this is not part of this.
What we are doing, yes. It's not part of what we are doing.
Thank you, my brother.
I don't understand. This is not our subject.
We are not here to discuss religion, please.
Please. I'm going to after, please, I would like to bring Ikenga. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead and go straight to your question, please. Go straight to the question.
What I was saying is that pastor is not a question, but I'm trying to tell my big brother he should at least cut the way he responds to things. Not everything, because children will insult you whenever you react to things, anything you see. Now, why those guys has to come, maybe whatever you call them, It's because of maybe you have provoked them in one way or the other. Ikpaso ụmụaka iwe ụmụaka, I say, akwa nwata aka nkwa aji ikwu afọ ya ọnụ.
Continue, my brother. Just like
yes, so that thing, please, he has to. I think he is hearing me wherever he is. You don't, everything you see, you want any color you will see, you want to shine, you want to become the color. Mainly the IPOB and Martin Nandekalo are doing good for his own good and for our own good. So he's working and he has done a lot of things. So if he has not seen anything that he does, I have seen a lot of them. Then not fighting us because maybe he's seeing one or two things that he's taking care of himself. And the promises are there in the Nigeria. Not because here now ihe ndị mmadụ na-ewe iwe. So you keep on adding injury in their grievances. So they will come for you. So my dear, maybe Master Prophet, and I want to say you are doing a lot of good work. You have brought and changed so many people ideology in this. In fact, the universe, the universe are really giving you power. The man of God is not here, so maybe some other time.
His battery or the internet or whatever. I think we have been here long, and but let's see. I would like to.
Let's wait for him, because even if you are bringing him another person,
let's still bring one of our brothers to say some certain things. This man said, Biafra Unit TV. We're gonna bring him in to at least say one or two things. Maybe the pastor is here. Maybe the pastor is going to, ease himself, or maybe drink some water. Because me myself, my water is dried out.
That's so I will be drinking oil instead of water.
So that's it. I wanted to, as a matter of fact, I wanted to bring Ikenga in. He has been calling on the phone, but I off the phone because I have almost 600 and something people who wants to call at the same time. So, but Ikenga is not here now. If the bishop comes in after two persons, then I'll bring Ikenga in to ask his question. He's in his business place, and so we'll see what we do.
Man of God, when you were saying
a prophet,
sorry, prophet, you said he's taking good care of the women. Is he not taking good care of the men? So I want you to say something about him.
You should ask him that.
No, you said it, so I have to ask you. Is it that he's taking care of the women? So is it only women are there?
No, I don't mean it.
Okay, you can change it now. Or
no, I'm not here to create chaos. I just want us to move forward. Instead of actually okay.
That is exactly what. In fact, that is exactly the result of this program now.
When you learn our work,
okay.
Dear friend, this thing is covering your name. My brother, I need to check at the man of God.
Good afternoon.
What would you like to ask him? Maybe he's hearing. I don't know whether he has pulled out or he's eating himself. So let's just give him like 5 more minutes, and then that's about it.
I have a greetings, Prophet.
Thank you, my brother.
The first time I'm joining your program live.
You're welcome.
I have some few questions for the man of God.
Mm-hmm.
But first of all, I'm no romancing issue here. I want to know the reason, the offense, those that he sent out from their church, from the church, because he is not the owner of the church. Church is a place of worship. Church is owned by God. He is a servant, a messenger of God. So I want to know the offense those people committed that prompt him to send them out of his church. Like he said, he is not to send them out of the church. He said he's not against Biafran, and he's not against IPOB as according to him. But I have some of his videos here that he categorically send those people and mention some certain things that is not good. So those are the questions I want to ask him, and I want to ask him again, if he haven't seen any work that Martin Namdekani is doing, where is his church located? Is he in Nigeria or South Africa? I mean, where he based? Because if he can come out and speak all those things and talk about the monthly dues being paid in IPOB, I haven't seen any of his video where he condemned the killings that is going on in Nigeria, in Biafra land, to be specific. So why is it that he don't say anything about the killings? Not only the IPOB killings, the raping of the Fulani henchmen and other things that is going on in our villages and our town. Like what's happening at Enugu, the killing of Reverend Father, which some Reverend Fathers protested against it. And the raping of a girl at, if I'm not mistaken, I'm forgetting the place. The video went viral. So I haven't seen him condemn all those things. So these are the questions I want to ask him. Thank you.
Yes, that would have been awesome. I'm trying to contact the bishop now. I think he's declining. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I will drop him a message.
Such is life. The bishop has an important, an urgent thing to do right now, and he cannot continue with the program. So we have to leave it that way. But no, I'm not going to say any bad thing about him because he's not there. So we have to leave it that way. Just wait 1 minute.
I thank the bishop for coming because the bishop, you know, he has his internet problem and etc. etc. And he got his internet now is okay. Bishop, please, how long do you still want to be with us? How many minutes how many questions do you still want to answer?
Let's say 5-10 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay, please. Thank you for getting your telephone in order. Sometimes those things do happen.
No,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Daddy, Jesus one name working. Because one minute, no, you will not more than 1 minute. Any question? I know you're a diplomatic man. Just 1 minute question. You're gonna out. The other brother will answer a question for 2 minutes. Please go ahead.
Okay.
Not more than 1 minute. Go ahead. Straight
Okay.
question. Please.
Okay. The fact is that maybe I have said it. Maybe later he can watch it. Let the young man continue.
Okay. Thank you.
It's
Okay.
just that.
Thank you. Bye. Emailer. Thank you. My brother, please, only one question. Choose one question you're going to ask him, and I will take you out. Maybe Ikenga will come in and ask only one question and out. Go ahead. Straight question, no insult. Any insult, you are gone.
No. My question is, greetings, Pastor Chijioke. I'm the convener of Biafra Unity TV, both Facebook and everywhere. And I have already said a bad thing about you because I was very annoyed when I saw your videos.
Go straight to your question, please.
My question now is, what are the offenses of those people that you walk out of your church? No, out of the church of God, because it's not your church. What are their offenses? What sin do they commit that warrant you to chase them out from worshiping the God Almighty or the God they worship? Before you answer, remember that the church is owned by God, not you. You are a messenger, you are a servant to God. He sent you to preach to his people. What are the offenses? And if someone do the same thing in another church, what will you tell the pastor that acted exactly the way you act? That is my question.
Thank you. Bishop, please, before you answer, I will leave the brother here. After the question, then I'll bring another person. Then after that, Ikenga. Okay? There is one more person, then Ikenga. Then, and that's it. Maybe by that time, we'll bring us to that time that he wants. Go ahead and answer the question for our brother, please.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bishop.
Okay. I want to answer that question politely, and I want you to understand this thing that is normal to ask question. It's normal to ask your question. 2, the young man that I sent away was not the first man I have sent away from the church. There was a day that people have been sent away from the church. I hope you understand that every church, every organization has their rules and don'ts. There are churches we enter, if you wear trousers, you can be sent away.
Please bring him back.
That is his internet. Yeah, when it comes back. Please, Ikenga, please stay on the line. Come back. After one brother, you are in. Please, Ikenga, come back on the line, please. After one brother, you are in. Okay, the general is back. The bishop is back. Please. Sorry, internet problem. No. Go ahead.
Whether you are coming from, wherever you are coming, every church has rules. There are some churches we go, if you come to church late, they will send you away. 1, this was a boy I told not to travel. I asked you not to go to anywhere. You called me on phone. I said, don't go anywhere this week. Now you went out. And when I asked you, you said you are going to a walk in Anambra State. You carried your own younger brother. And you went to Enugu State, no more Anambra State. Over there, your brother was shot to death. And I called you, you didn't respond. the house you are living and paying the house rent, and in the night you will come inside and go back in the morning. When you heard that I was angry, you now came in the afternoon around after 1 or after 2 thereabout. Out of anger, I asked you to come on, get out from here. You went out, but you still stayed around the church. In the night, you still came back, you begged again, and church continued. So the day I asked, if you know you are here, you don't have a Bible. You are in this church, you don't have a Bible, stand up. 211 of them stood up. I asked them to get out from here. If you are in the church, you don't have any Bible in the church, stand up. 211 of them, all of you get out. They went out. Why didn't people talk? Why didn't you go to the video and find out the day I asked 211 people to leave the church because of you are in the church without a Bible, but you came with other things, but you forgot your Bible at home. Get out from here. You are in the church and you are here sleeping. Get out. You are not serious. Why must it be this one? And even the boys have still come online and made the videos that doesn't let that happen. This, that. Why will if a father is angry and push the children out, can't the father bring the children back? If I have the way to go, where would he sleep? Who will pay the house rent and all this? That's why I was saying that this is political.
Can I say one thing?
The last question, then I take it out, please.
Okay. According to the scripture, because I was born and brought up in Anglican church, but I attended Deeper Life when I was growing up. The Bible says that what defies a man is not what a man takes in, but what comes out of a man is what defies a man. I hope you are aware of that. Now, when you are chasing those people out, you say to them that you want them not to go to anything concerning IPOB, not other things. Now, my question to you is that why are you not condemning or working towards to stop the killing of the Fulani henchmen and the other atrocities that are happening in Biafra land, in Igbo land where you are living? You are not doing about it. But you can wait, let me finish, then you can answer me, please. Sorry for that.
You only have 10 minutes. Please go ahead, my brother.
Condemn the one that is preaching and telling people what is going on, for the world to know that Fulani henchmen is killing us and there is a raping and other things that is happening. You come out and you made video and you want it to go viral, but you haven't made any video condemning the Fulani killing and all those things. Why are you doing it? What are your reasons?
Thank you, my brother. I will take you out, then I bring another person in. Thank you. Go ahead, Bishop, please.
The person that asked this person, I doubt it is in Nigeria. Fulani herdsmen. Is it only Fulani herdsmen that are killing us? Household enemies. Why are you just capitalizing on this Fulani, this sort of a thing? Let's say, and I think after this you bring Ikenga, then I will.
Yes. After this man, I bring Ikenga, and that's it. Please.
He said I wanted to go viral. I wanted to go viral. I don't want the church to go viral. I don't want my name to go viral. I want IPOB, the creep. That's my brother. We know the truth. I will not be repeating these things. What will I talk about IPOB? Why? Are they, nothing like that happened.
Thank you. Okay. My brother, go ahead. Please, it's noisy where you are. Now, go straight to your question to the bishop, and please don't bring us back. Don't bring us back. We are on the side of reconciliation and peace. Ask him your question, no disrespecting. Okay? Please go ahead. Is there?
He must stand disrespecting anyway, but
no, if you stand, then I will take you out. Honestly speaking. If you stand, if you disrespect him here, I will take you out. Asking a good question because we are heading towards peace. Don't disrespect him. Or you invite him to your page and disrespect him.
It's all right. Okay, now let me go this way.
Go ahead.
This man, you are claiming or you say you love Biafra, you are not against Biafra. In your small way, you have crowd you are controlling in that church, how have you shown them love that they need to support Biafra? Or how have you given them the sign that you love? But I've watched so many of your videos, the way you talk. And you have people, you are influential, you can tell these people what to do. They are under you in the church. But from what so far, you are kicking them out to know more about Biafra. So my question goes this way: what have you done in this church for them to love Biafra as well as you said you love Biafra? That's number one. Then the statement you made in that church on so many videos and the way you worked them out, what was in your mind? Why doing this thing? You did, like somebody said, you aren't guided enough, and I believe that. What was in your mind while you are doing this thing? And I hope you are in Biafra land. That's my questions.
Bishop.
So I think the second question very well. I will interrupt the call.
Please, second question. Go ahead again. Repeat it again so that he will remember.
You'll be fast.
My second question was, when you are doing so many speeches, the way I don't know if it's against Biafra from your own, and in the church, I've watched so many clips from you. How are you feeling? Looking at the situation of things in Biafra land, even in Nigeria at large, what was in your mind while doing this thing? Both in the government, the one you spoke about, but in everything, what was in your mind? How was she telling you something while you are doing this? That's my second question. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your first question was, what have I been doing for people to love Biafran? My dear, I don't preach Biafran. I preach Christ. I show love to people. I'm not showing love that I'm representing Biafran. We are in Biafran land. I am showing love to people, doing things for people, not because of Biafran. I'm doing it because of Christ, for the love of God. So talking about God, Biafran. I am preaching Christ, not Biafran. Your second question, you know your second question that question is you didn't ask it very well. Well, I doubt if you are in Nigeria. I doubt if you are in Nigeria. If you are in Nigeria. Okay. Then you have not gone to the post. You have not gone to where we are giving people bags of rice, indomies, money. You have never seen those things in the post. You have never seen nothing like that in the post. What you saw is when I pursued IPOB member. I wanted to take time and study the person, study the post of the person, and know things, and at least just understand. Go and observe it by yourself. You will see things to yourself. I'm not doing it as
the prophet.
As
I said this. My question hasn't been answered or touched both of them.
You say what, please?
Can I come in? I've been waiting.
You said I have not. What have I done to preach to them of the love of Biafra? Madam, I am preaching to them to know that Christ is real. I'm showing them love as a man of God, not as a man of Biafra. All of us are in Biafran land. So
thank you, my brother.
Posters over things. God bless you.
Okay. I think he has no more question because his time is running out. We have our brother Ikenga, and all of us has heard all that was said, and etc., and back and forward, and but right now we are on the direction of reconciliation, and I would like it to continue that way. So I will open up Ikenga and our brother to interact with one another. Ikenga,
I don't know why somebody is calling me now. Somebody should not be calling me. I don't know who is calling me. Who is that calling me on Messenger? You don't have to call me. I don't know if I'm coming out. Am I coming out clear?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? I don't know what kind of person is this calling me. How can you be calling me now? I've been here waiting. You didn't call me. Now I'm on air. You are calling me. I don't know. I don't understand the idiocy of our people. And when you speak in this manner, they will get angry. Okay, now to give you people a very wonderful breaking news. As I'm talking to you now, Ijele is in custody. And I said I would do it. And I finally did that. So he's under police now for a special investigation. So anyone that wants to call to confirm, call and confirm that in Turkey. But that's just by the way. That's just by the way. Now, let me go ahead and say what I have to tell our people. My name is Ikenga, in case you don't know. And I'm a man that never, hide myself. And I will tell you the way I feel without fear or favor. So now, let me speak to Chijioke. I gave him order. And the order I gave must, stand. Nothing will change it. Nothing. There is no, I don't know who is calling me this. I don't know who is calling me this. Jojo, I don't know why you are calling me by this time. I don't know why. I don't get it. So now, my dear brother, the thing is this. I'm not here to exchange words with him.
Excuse me.
I've been listening to him. One thing I hate about people is to be arrogant.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello? My brother.
Let me rejoin you because somebody is interrupting this broadcast.
Okay.
Let me rejoin you. I don't understand the arrogancy of our people.
I will take him out. We let him. Please. Don't respond to whatever he said now. We're heading. We're not going back. Let's give him 1 more minute. I'm not bringing another person in. We have to wait for him to come back. It looks like he has a problem. Just 1 minute. If it's not in, then we move on and close the program. Just give him 5 minutes.
Five minutes is more true. Okay, let me wait.
Please, Bishop, please.
That guy Ikenga is arrogant. He's an arrogant.
Bishop, please. Please. Hello, Ikenga, please, can you come back?
He is not coming back again because he's afraid of what I will say.
No, he's
Let him come out.
Hello?
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you. Ikenga, please. I want you to understand that I will not tolerate any threat to this young man in my program. I brought you in so that we can talk as brothers. And I want you. He's out. He's out. His program. Internet. Because that's why he called. He's back again. Okay. His network problem. You are back. Do you have earpiece? Do you have earpiece?
There is no need. Can you hear me now?
Now, Ikenga, listen, please. Ikenga, please listen.
I'm listening.
Please, I don't know how old you are. I might think you are approximately maybe 30, 35.
But I'm older than that man sitting beside you. I'm older
Ikenga, please, Ikenga. I didn't bring you here to throw insults. You can do that through your page. I will not tolerate that.
Okay.
I brought you in here so that we can see whether there is a way that we can.
Okay. But you must tell him to address me with some respect.
Yes, I understand that. Please, Bishop, I called you Bishop, and he goes by Ikenga, and I called him by the name Ikenga. Please let us not insult one another. Please.
Okay. Okay. Now,
Ikenga, please ask him your question, please.
Okay.
Please, no threats. No threats.
Okay. No threats. No. Okay, let me start from, excuse me, please permit me to start from this guy that he was here some few minutes ago by name. He said his name is Chris. Chris. No, Chris. His name is Chris. I don't call him Mayor because I can't call him Mayor. I call him Chris. That's his real name. And I want to tell the young man something. You know, you can't withstand me. You can't.
Who are you talking to, please? Are you talking to the bishop or what?
No, I'm not talking. I'm not talking to the so-called bishop. I'm not talking to him. I'm talking to Chris. The one.
Then excuse me. No. Ikenga. I'm not here for chaos. We are here talking about the bishop.
Okay. Sorry for that.
If you have problem with Chris, then deal with it another time. Not here, please.
Okay. Sorry.
Please.
I'm talking. Okay. Sorry for that. I think I have to. Yes, I have to correct myself. I'm talking to your bishop. Yeah. I'm sorry for that. Yeah. I'm talking to your friend bishop. Now. I was kind of very sad, you know, when I hear this boy talking about me called Mayor. You gave him the opportunity to, you know, talk about me. He said that I'm not fighting for indigenous people of Biafra, that I'm not even, I don't know, he said all manner of things, but that's none of my business. The only thing I want to let our people understand is as I'm talking to you, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Perfect.
Yes. As I'm talking to you now, Ijele is behind the back. In fact, I believe.
My dear brother, focus on the bishop. Bishop has an appointment and is waiting for you. Deal with this one at hand.
Very good. Perfect.
Stop all this bragging and say something. Stop all this.
I will shut up and listen to me. Chineke Kwagwako. Pastor, you should tell him to shut.
Thank you, Bishop, for coming with me. And I thank you.
It's
okay. Bishop.
I will deal with him with his voice.
Bishop.
You are telling people to point gun at my head.
Bishop. Hello, Bishop. Bishop.
He's disgracing IPOB.
Hello, Bishop.
Tomorrow, our robbers and oh God.
Bishop. Bishop.
Nonsense.
Bishop.
I can hear you.
Look, you have people, you have a lot of people under you. And some of them, Bishop, please, calm down. That's why Bishop, and that's why I took him out. I didn't bring him here to insult you. I did not. I brought him here to see whether both of you can come together. If he wants to insult you, then he can go to his page and be saying what he's saying, not on my platform, period. Now, I want you to focus on what God called you to do and the job we are doing. Stop responding to all this online thing, and don't get involved with all this, whether Ijele or whether this and that. Focus on focus on your church members and leave this matter alone. Bishop, if you can take my advice. Don't respond to Ikenga's videos or whatever. Let it go, please, if it's possible. There are some certain people. Before I brought him in, I heard so many things he said about me. He insulted me. He's a young boy. Maybe I'm older than him about 15 years but he has been insulting me all along. Ikenga is not Nnamdi Kanu. Now, I asked you before, do you have any problem with Nnamdi Kanu? You said no. I asked you before, do you hate him? You said no. And that is it all. Ikenga is nobody. He is nobody. He doesn't speak for, if I might use the word IPOB, he does not speak. And let me tell you something, we live here in Europe, we have a lot of people listening, and some of them live in Europe. The way people living in England, Europe, Germany, the way they think is different from the way people that live in Nigeria and in whatever South Africa is. Their understanding is different. So, you are our brother, you have apologized, and keep it that way. Stop all this, you don't need that, Bishop. Look, I am not a Christian. I made it clear with you. I'm not a Christian. But because of Biafra, I am willing to humble myself to speak to, look, one of my best friends, he's a pastor. Tomorrow we're going to hold a prayer for Biafra together. There he's going to call Jesus and call Jesus and call Jesus, and I will say amen. Why do I say amen? Because I want good for my people, the Biafra. Do you understand me, Bishop? So please, I want you to continue what you're doing. Continue the good you're doing in the land. Don't get into this problem anymore.
I promise.
Let it go.
I will not be in the problem. But they should not be my problem.
Bishop,
let's go on.
Look, let me tell you. You have people under your command, under listening to you. Men, women, children.
He doesn't know.
Please, Bishop.
He said that boy, Bishop.
Bishop, you have people in your church. Just 1 minute. This brother has been begging me. No insult. If you insult him, I will throw you out. Honestly speaking, I don't care. Because the problem we have is we need peace and unity for whatever we're looking for to come to pass. And not this Chijioke. I actually focus on that. I am holy, I am this. We don't need that. So please, I just allowed you to come in. I want you to show respect. The bishop has apologized to the leaders of indigenous people of Biafra, has apologized to us, Ndibo, and let it be that way. Go ahead, 1 minute. Your volume, please.
You off this volume now. You off it.
I didn't. He did.
I mean, please, I don't know how to use my words. I was angry, so much angry. This man's comment, because I've watched so many videos, and I asked the same question. This project that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu has is to put to this level. I imagine was angry and reacted to you. What was your intention? Were you trying to smile and moral? Come
back again.
Was his intention in making those speeches, even walking out of church? Assuming nobody fly to his comment. Was his intention? I mean, imagine what the can has put in place for so many persons to this level.
We can hear you. It's echoing. Please calm down and say it again. 1 minute, please. The bishop have to go, and we have to eat soon. Please come back again.
Mr. Prophet.
Hello. No anger.
I'm here.
If the anger, we channel it to the Nigerian government, we channel it to the army, we channel it to the Boko Haram, not our brother. I don't want to. No. Stop that. No anger. He's our brother. No anger.
So
The anger.
the issue is that let me come now. What I want to ask him now, based on the situation or based on everything that has happened, his advice or I advise him a clearer video advising other prophets or advising other men people whatever that could make such video comments or text as he made before to advise them. I don't know.
Please, my brother, I'm sorry, his video is echoing. Bishop, please, 1 minute, I will let you go. You have been here since 12 with me till now. Please, Bishop, answer my question directly. No, please, Bishop, can you leave your phone? Leave the people commenting. Leave them alone. Please.
No.
Bishop, there are things that people are talking now, and I understand. I understand their frustration. Please, do you have any problem against Nnamdi Kanu? I've asked you before. Do you have any problem against him?
What problem do I have with him? I don't have a problem with Nnamdi Kanu.
Good. Thank you. Thank you. Are you against the coming of Biafra? Are you against it? Yes or no? Good.
No.
Do you love Ndibo?
Yes.
You want Igbo? Please. You want Igbo? We are brothers. Please focus on the good job we are doing and leave him there nobody outside. Focus on the work you are doing. I don't know what you are doing on the ground, but you said you are doing something good. Forget about all this little infighting. Leave it. Forget about the Kenya. He's not IPOB. He doesn't represent IPOB.
Sorry about the way I spoke. Please. But forgive, it's your program, so I have to apologize to you the way I do. Thank God for the lady that called. Though it's something you will deal with. One thing I hate in my life is somebody trying to molest somebody. You can't molest people like that way. But I want to just give this advice to our people. If I'm offending anybody, maybe the way I preach or anything, I'm sorry about it, but you check me very, very well. Maybe, like somebody said, I don't like the way that pastor used to shout on the pulpit. That shouting may not stop. I used to shout. Either it's something that have been part of our nature. But I'm a man that stands by the truth. But what brought all these things, I will say, is that I said, let there be no more death. Let there be no more death in our land. And our people, please encourage the youth. That money that will be used in buying gun, given to them, let's use it and empower them to do something. And I believe that this land will be a great land. A great land. Take it from me. And I know who called me before now. And he told me that let me not call any name. He told me that this guy is not representing IPOB. He is not representing IPOB. So I am following him the way he is following me. How wish night flights battle with this Bata Nigeria. We cannot do it. And in fact, everything is fine. I love every Igbo man. But still, everybody should protect their home. Protect their home. Don't let any individual, don't let anybody take what that belongs to you. Because this year is still our year. God bless us all. I love you. Master Prof, I must commend you that I had a lot of things, good things I had from him, and a lot of things. Even not saying they should go and slap you because of your wife. Now your wife is their family member. If not, they could have killed you or whatever. But you, make her. But they should only slap you. So it's not those threats are not. It's like when I was watching this morning before you called me. I was watching a comedy somebody was making with him and me, and then one other person made comedy with. All this is IPOB does not represent threats. It does not represent killings. IPOB does not kill their people. Ohanes and Igbo does not kill their people. Igbo as a whole does not kill their people, but only frustrated people and the ignorant fools are the or useless ones who are jobless, looking for how to carry gun and kill their brothers to get money. I wanted to pen them so that the truth must be bitter. So they are the only ones that can support killing of their brothers. A whole COVID-19 happened. Is a testimony. A whole COVID-19 happened. Churches were shut down. I know how many people we feed as people, we did not shut down for one day. We were still blessing people every week, blessing people. And when army came to the church, police came, army came, they couldn't stop us. Here was somebody that want to give IPOB a bad name, wants to just come. Well, I pray for them. So if they are coming, I keep it out that it is not IPOB. So when I let them know, they say that IPOB are trying to fight against a church, it's not possible. So I will use this man to show example. You can't use the man and show, because a man about me. But I keep on praying for you that one day you will give your life to Christ and know that Obrandi in the West is not a good one.
Well, Bishop, we are blessed. We are all blessed. Please, no. Please pray for us, all of us.
I pray in the name of Jesus that everybody. God will put hand in our struggle. God will put hand and take away the hand of the evil ones and allow us to get to our promised land. Any embargo, anybody that will stand on our way, from our families to the nation, let that person go down 6 feet in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Amen. The bishop has prayed. Thank you. I'm sorry, my brother, I couldn't get you in again. Thank you, Bishop. Shalom.